Roaches. Yep. I don't like when that's full screen. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are live. It is Game 6, New York and Atlanta, presented by PrizePicks.
Woo! Game 6, elimination game, huh?
Elimination game, Josh. Atlanta could be staying home here today.
And who's in the house? Who's here early?
We got Jason Northcutt. We got Paul, Sarcasm, Bradley Reynolds, AJ, Matthew. What's up, guys? Real Divert. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today?
Hello, ¿cómo estás, everybody? Also, here in a little bit, we will be live for the Fever and the Dallas Wings. But how is that possible, Rocha? How can we be live for 2 games at the same time on the same channel? Well, Rocha will be live for the Knicks and Hawks. I will be covering the Fever and Dallas Wings preseason game, which starts here in a bit. The game starts at 6 p.m. Central. Once the Fever game is over, I will come back and join Rocha for the rest of the Knicks and Hawks game because, as we know, Fever WNBA games are not quite as long as NBA games, especially NBA playoff games. So I'll join you guys for the rest of the Hawks and Knicks game in the second half. And then later on tonight, we got Minnesota taking on the Denver Nuggets. Game 6. 2 elimination games in the NBA.
Exciting day here on the Sports Show, man. We get to cover both sides of basketball today, baby.
We got Sarcasm in the building. Bradley Reynolds in the building. J-Dog, J-Money, Rob Rowe, Futuristic, Andre, Matu. Hello, Goodman. Hello, Matthew. Hi.
What's up, guys? Welcome on in. Hit that like button. Are y'all ready for Game 5? Or Game 6, excuse me, not Game 5, Game 6, Game 6.
Game 6, Game 6.
Game 6.
Real wants to know who you got for the Sixers and the Celtics game. There is that other game going on. I have the Celtics closing it out tonight. I feel like they need to close it out tonight. They need to put a big stamp on the series.
I'm right there with Josh. I do believe Boston finishes out the series tonight, baby.
Yep. I appreciate that, Rob Rowe. Father Time is in the house. Father Time's here. What's up, Father Time?
Welcome back.
Hello. Cornelius. He says, I'm still upset about my Lakers game last night. They lost to a Rockets team in a close game. It became close late in the fourth quarter. It became a 3-point game at one point.
Yes.
But, yeah, I mean, out of that first quarter, the Rockets, they had an energy about themselves that the Lakers were not able to match at all.
And we saw Reece Shepherd take over that game. He had those back-to-back 4 points that turned a 3-point game into a 7-point game in a matter of 30 seconds.
Seemed like LeBron James and the squad did not look as enthused for the game outside that first quarter. They were getting out-hustled. They were just getting beat off the dribble constantly. Those driving kicks left and right after every possession was crazy.
And you see, that stemmed from the game before, Josh. What we saw in that game number 4, when they made it 3-1, Houston, all they were doing, attacking inside. So they took that game plan, expanded it to be able to get those drives and kicks, and the Lakers could not defend it.
These are 2 teams that are, very, very beatable. I know Goodman says Rockets should be up 3-2. Maybe, but they're not, and because they have a lot of problems themselves. Over the last 2 games. They looked pretty good. Reece Shepherd looked a lot better these last 2 games. A lot better. Both these 2 teams have a lot of problems. That's why I felt like this was a puncher's chance for the Lakers in this series. They could beat them in 6 or 7 games. And now here we are, coming up on 6 or 7 games, possibly. And at this rate, it looks like it's probably going to get to that 7.
I mean, if you're okay, cool. You had Austin Reeves come back and drop 22 yesterday, but where was Marcus Smart? What was Luke Kennard, man? It was the DeAndre Ayton and Austin Reeves show yesterday.
Yeah, when DA is your best consistent player for an entire game, that's a problem. I mean,
Yes.
kudos to DA. He played really good. He played really good. He played with great energy. And you need to see that going into the further games. But man, DA was their best player. He was their most consistent player.
Dude, damn near a double double in that first half, man. He was a lot of fun to watch last night.
All right.
Hey, Josh, we got 63 months and the cult of Fury. Only from Matthew Goodman.
Matthew Goodman?
Goodman.
All right, Matthew, what you got for us, brother?
He says, gentlemen,
See?
I feel we might get a couple of game sevens tonight. Also,
You know what? Even if I might not agree with like it all being extended after tonight, I hope you're right. It very well could happen, and I hope you're right.
I hope you're right too, man. It's so entertaining. We'll be able to get game sevens, and then we'll have the second round start on Sunday as well. Be a high passion weekend, bro.
Who would not want some game sevens, baby? By the way, I just realized that the Knicks logo is not up here, so let me re-add that, guys. Let me re-add the Knicks logo emote.
And Goodman says also, if LeBron is the one that gives up the first ever 3-0 series lead, I will be terrible. As in, I can't say that word. Insufferable. Oh my God.
Insufferable.
Thank you. Shea is the best in the world. Rozier, you suck. Rocha, you're bald.
I thought CM Punk was the best in the world.
He is best in the world, so Goodman.
Goodman, brother, thank you so much, man. 63 months, the elite. I'm down for some game sevens.
Dude, it's the two best words of professional sports. Game 7, man.
We might see 3 game sevens.
This series, the Minnesota series, maybe the LA series. Who knows? Maybe Philly beats Boston today.
But we all know who it's up to, right?
Who?
It's up to QC.
It's up to QC.
It's up to QC in the chat. Like, are we gonna get some game sevens? Or no?
Well, he is quality control.
He is. That's why he is what he is. That's his job. It's his life.
It's his life. Yo, Goodman, thank you for the 63 months in the elite, baby.
But also, Rocha, oh my goodness, look.
What?
Look. Making his way down the aisle. Standing at 6'6", weighing 215 pounds, and new to the cult of Fury, Kyle Fast. Wait, no, he's cult of Fury elite. He's all elite, baby.
He's all elite. Let's go, Kyle. Welcome to the elite, bro. Hey, we appreciate you so much, man.
Kyle, too sweet, buddy. Chicago, Teamster with a 99-cent donation. Teamster, let's go with a $1.
Let's go.
And we got a 13-month highlighted comment from Zachary. He says, hey, guys, I hope you guys are fine and excited for today's games. One challenge for you tonight. Please give me a spread of all 3 games and who wins. Do you know what the spreads are?
Okay, so for this game, New York is favored by 2.5. For the Boston game, they're favored by 6.5. And then Denver is favored by 3.5 here tonight.
There you go. Zach, there you go. Dude, thank you for over a year of support, brother. Thank you. And unfortunately, QC the chat says, I will not allow any game sevens. I'm sorry. He is the anti-Scott Foster. He is not the extender.
Boo! QC, boo!
Today's stream is presented by PrizePicks between the Atlanta Hawks and New York Knicks in Game 6. Roach, they should download the PrizePicks app or go sign up on desktop. Use that promo code HMA when you sign up and take advantage of their current promotion, which is play $5, get $50 instantly in lineups. Here's our entry for the night.
All right, guys, for this game, We got Karl-Anthony Towns for more than 14.5 points. We got OG Anunoby for more than 11.5 points. And we got CJ McCollum for more than 1.5 rebounds here tonight.
That's our three. That's our three-leg entry right there for the night. If you guys want to tell it. You can also follow us at the Sports Fury. All right. And now we are live for the Indiana Fever taking on the Dallas Wings for some preseason action right here in the Nap Town, the 317, the Hoosier State. Welcome home, Caitlin Clark, Sophie, Lexi, Kelsey, Aaliyah Boston, who's not playing tonight, but welcome home, Indiana Fever. We are live for some preseason action presented by PrizePicks.
What's up, Fever fan? How you guys doing? How y'all feeling for this season? It's so good to have Caitlin Clark back and healthy for this year.
We got the Tres Leche. Yeah. Tres Leche is back. We got the Fever emotes back in action. Start of the regular season, right, Rocha?
Yes, sir.
Because the start of the regular season, we'll see the Dallas Wings and Indiana Fever May 9th. So this is a little bit of preview. We're talking about Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Daisy Fudd, Paige Beckers, Arika Igumbawali.
A lot of fun here tonight, man. This is the first preseason game for the Wings. While the Fever, this is their second preseason game.
Yeah, we're going to recap a little bit of that first preseason game for the Indiana Fever. So welcome on in, folks. It's good to see you guys back for another season for the Indiana Fever. Even though we're starting with the preseason, it's great to be back, isn't it, Roach?
Oh, it's great, man. Another season upon us, our third season of covering the Indiana Fever basketball, baby.
All right, let's see who's in the house for the Fever stream. We got Tony Barker, Christopher Domingo, Karen Jones, Nick. Jets is ready for some Fever action. Regier's ready for some WNBA action. Bradley Reynolds, I love country. It's amazing to see I love country around here. Let's go.
Welcome back. Good to see you.
We got Father Tom. I know he's excited for the WNBA season and some Fever action. Rob Bro, he's been excited. I've been seeing him. Lisa, Justice, welcome on in. Trish, hello. Hey, Josh and Rocha, where is your emoji? My emoji? What do you mean? Like our specific emoji or for the Fever? Because here's all the Fever emotes. I'll drop all the Fever ones that we have right now. We got all these Fever emotes with the logo, Caitlin Clark, 2 Caitlin Clark emotes. We got Lexi Hall, Sophie Cunningham, Tres Leche, Kelsey Mitchell, and Aaliyah Boston. And let's see, for ourselves, let me see. We got mine's. Where is yours?
Oh, that's
okay. Let me update that then.
Okay. What's up, Noble? What's up, Jasher, Louie, Lee in the building? What's up, Jack City? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing here today? It's good to see you whether in the Fever stream or the New York Knicks stream. It's good to see you here tonight.
There are 2 live streams happening at the same time. Rocha will not be here with me for this Fever game. I'll be calling it against Dallas Wings. And then I'll be joining Rocha a little bit later for the rest of the Knicks and Hawks game 6. And then together, we'll do the Timberwolves and Minnesota game entirely.
We got a highlighted comment from AJ. 1 year in the Cult of Fear. He says, let's go New York Knicks. Please beat the Atlanta Hawks tonight at State Farm Arena.
At State Farm Arena?
Mm-hmm. Hey, AJ, appreciate you for 1 year, man.
AJ, thank you, buddy. We always appreciate your company. You're always a pleasure to be around. Over a year of support. Thank you, dude. And let's have some fun tonight. Yes. Game should be fun for both the Hawks and Knicks, and then a preseason action of Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, seeing Paige Beckers and her new teammate, AZ Fudd, reunited again from Connecticut. And I just added Rocha's emote to the chat, so refresh, and it should be there. Should be good. Today's game for the Fever and Wings is going to be on Ion. If you're not able to watch on Ion, it will be available on Amazon Prime. And I believe they got a free preview of WNBA League Pass on Amazon Prime. So you should be able to watch this game.
Yeah, the WNBA announced it a couple days ago that they are giving a free preview throughout the preseason.
Vlog, we will be doing live play-by-play and live scoreboard and live on the floor stats for the Wings and Fever throughout the game. We can't show the game, but we'll be doing live play-by-play. If you want to watch along with us, you can find it on Ion on television. If you don't have that, well, go check out Amazon Prime. I believe they're doing a free preview for the League Pass on Amazon Prime for this game. And you can watch along with us and we'll hang out for the game, as I call it.
It's gonna be so much fun tonight, man. Hopefully the Fever and Wings put on a show.
Rozier just tagged us on Twitter. All right, I'll check that out. And Jet says, I'm excited for you to see Raven as a Fever, Josh. Love me some Ray. She was really good on both sides of the ball last game. Yes, she was. Great assists, on-ball defense, off-ball defense. Raven Johnson, I really liked the pick for the NF Fever. I thought she felt it in NF Fever. I like her above some of the other ones that got taken before her. So she's going to provide some really good perimeter defense. She can also play make, as you saw that in that preseason game, Jess was pointing out. Mm-hmm. Raven Johnson is going to have a future here with this squad. Now, she's a rookie, and she's behind a lot of guards.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guards here for the Indiana Fever and a lot more established guards. So Raven Johnson, she's probably going to not get a whole lot of minutes to start the season, but eventually she's going to have a really solid role on this team. And I'm looking forward to it, man. I really am.
It's exciting. Excited to see a defensive guard come in to go alongside with Sophie, who obviously is a really good defensive guard herself.
For all the times that they're trying some transition point and setup with CC and Raven. He's right. And that's something that they could finally be able to do the best at when Raven Johnson established herself, because she can do that. And she already showed flashes of that in that first preseason game. She was out there wheeling and dealing. She'll improve her transition play, but it opens up the offense more for the NF Fever. It diversifies their offense if they're able to have someone else who can bring up the ball, who can get out in transition and play make for others, because they've been wanting to get Caitlin Clark off the ball at times. Mm-hmm. Obviously, you're not going to do it all the time because she's best on the ball, playmaking for others. But Caitlin Clark has said it herself, Roach, that she's being picked up 94 feet. She's getting high-pressured physical defense, and it gets really, really exhausting. And it's a long season now. It's a longer season than it ever has been before. So if you can find that other person that can bring up the ball and alleviate some of that pressure off of Caitlin Clark and that physicality that she sees a lot, and because she's also a great sniper from downtown, on top of being a great on-the-ball playmaker, well, again, I think that opens up and diversifies the offense. And it's like, okay, great. Now pick your poison, because here comes Raven Johnson with the ball, and she can run that pick and roll with Aaliyah Boston. She can go out to Kelsey Mitchell. Oh, and then she's got Caitlin Clark, one of the most elite snipers from downtown, roaming around in like that Steph Curry type of role.
Yeah.
They've tried to execute this before in the past. Mm-hmm. It didn't work. It didn't look good. But I think with Raven, that could be something in their future.
That's good. I know Caitlin Clark has mentioned that in the past, man. And to see her in that Steph Curry type role once in a while, open her up. And even then, you draw two defenders into her, she's going to find somebody else wide open inside the paint. And we got a $2 donation for Jake B over here in the New York stream. Says, I got Knicks today with MVP Towns, X Factor OG, and the first bucket is Alexander Walker. All right, well, thank you for those predictions, Jake B. Appreciate the two, bro. Yo, we got Bobby B-Town Breakdown in the building. What's up, Bobby? How the heck are you, man? Cabo's in the building. Yo, Tommy's up in the building. What's up, Tommy? How you doing, man? And German, yes, Raven Johnson is from South Carolina. Yes. Hi, Jinx. Good evening. What's up, bro? Tommy says, I have Knicks in 7. So, Tommy, that means you have Atlanta taking game 6 here at home. Okay, interesting. Blake in the building, Jawan in the building. Guys, here in the New York stream, we just hit 100 likes. Thank you guys so much.
Roger, I don't see anything that you tagged us in. Is it from way earlier today? Oh, that was yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
I don't see anything that you tagged us in.
Let me see. Notifications. Yeah, I don't see it either, is here.
Yeah.
Elijah, what's up, man? What's up, Tiger? How you guys doing? Over here in the Fever stream, we already 50 likes away from 100. Thank y'all so much.
Heck yeah. Avatar's in the building. What's up, Avatar? He says, I can't wait to see Sophie dominate for the Fever. Ooh, okay. Avatar, let's talk about Sophie Cunningham and what she did in that last game in the preseason. She looked incredible, man. 3 for 6 from downtown, 5 for 8 from the field with 13 points, 2 steals, 2 rebounds, and assists. She did that all in 14 minutes. 13 points in 14 minutes on efficient scoring night while playmaking and playing defense the way she does. Sophie Cunningham, she signed a one-year deal. I know she was upset about not getting an extension. She wanted more of a longer extension with the Indiana Fever, and I don't blame her for that. I mean, I would too, honestly, right? I mean, who would not? She loves it here.
Yeah.
She's found a home with the Fever, with the fans, with Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston. I don't blame her for not wanting to be here. But you know what that means? That means Sophie Cunningham's going to play with a little bit of a chip on her shoulder, and she's going to prove to herself and to everybody that she deserves that extension, and maybe she might get it. Maybe she might get that after this year. But Sophie Cunningham, this might be her best year yet coming up.
You already know what you're going to give for her in her defense. For her to add that score and to be a consistent three-point threat this year would take this offense to a whole brand new level for the Fever.
Now, Father Time wants to know who you guys are rooting for. I'm definitely rooting for the Fever.
Yeah, let's go, Fever. It's a preseason game. Hopefully in this game, Josh, for the Fever game, we see Paige, Fudd, Caitlin all have a good game and get into some type of rhythm.
Now, just because we're biased, a little bit biased towards that, doesn't mean that when it comes to the Dallas Wings doing something very well, executing well, making a great play, and all that stuff, gonna call that too. Pete DM, okay.
Okay, he said both the starting lineups for that game.
Starting 5?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, where'd you get this? Because I'm on Twitter right now, and I'm trying to find that, and I just don't have it. This is from the Indiana Fevers?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, there it goes. All right, I just needed to refresh. I got you. So the starting lineup for the Indiana Fever will be Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham, Misha Hines-Allen, and Monique Billings.
Oh.
That's the starting 5 for the Indiana Fever. The starting 5 for the Dallas Wings will be former Fever from last season, Odyssey Sims, Paige Beckers, AZ Fudd, Maddie Sechrist, Alana Smith. Oh my goodness. So Sims, Beckers, Fudd, Sechrist, and Smith. No Enrique Gumbawala in the starting 5.
And no Enrique. Okay.
Is she playing in this game?
She was not on the injury report coming into this game.
All right, maybe coming off the bench then. This is the first preseason game for the Dallas Wings.
Oh, AZ Fudd, so a 3-guard lineup for Sims, and Alana Smith making her Dallas Wings debut here today.
Yeah.
He got her from Minnesota in the offseason. I was a huge fan of Alana Smith last year. A huge fan. Over here in the New York stream, we have a $2 donation for JP says, there's really a chance that we could get 4 game 7s. Yes, there is, dude.
Yeah, there's a very real possibility. Very real possibility, dude.
Actually, there's a chance we could get 5. Boston, Cleveland, LA, Denver, and New York. We could get 5 game 7s.
Yeah.
JP,
thank you so much for the 2. Tony with a 2 says, what's y'all's final prediction, winner and MVP? We're going to get into predictions here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Tony. So we got you, brother. We got you. Thank you for the 2, man. We got Tommy with a $2 donation. Need injuries and Cameron Brink oiled up. Not going to lie. Whoa.
Hey, yo, bro.
Oh, look at Tommy over here sipping like you, Roach.
Hey, I'm big sipping for a reason, Josh.
Tommy, thank you, bro. Trusted the nerd with a 2. It says WNBA is like watching water boil except for KC. I'm telling you, man, the WNBA, I used to think the same way you did years ago. I never thought I would watch it, let alone call it. My mind has changed. My mind has changed. I love watching this game. And I think more and more people are going to come along to it. It's a fast growing league over the last 2 years, ever since Caitlin Clark came into the league. Maybe one day you'll give it a shot. Maybe you're not around there yet, like I was, but maybe one day. Maybe.
See, growing up a little bit, I watched a bit of WNBA because the Sacramento Monarchs won a championship. Then when they left, I completely stopped watching. We picked it back up on this channel, and now I'm hooked on the WNBA.
Now, there's some different contract, like there's some different things that are interesting about the WNBA and NBA and how things are done and stuff like that that I'm still kind of getting used to. Like, like in the WNBA, there's a lot of physicality. There's a lot of physicality. A lot of it. A lot more physical than the NBA was. Like I'm talking like 1980s sometime physicality, 1990s, early 2000s physicality. And in the WNBA, the audience does not like it. Like they don't like the hard fouls and getting up in each other's faces and stuff like that, which is kind of crazy because the NBA used to be like that, and we loved that. And there's people, old school NBA fans, who wish that would come back a bit, right? We've seen some chippiness and physicality and some fights breaking out in some of these NBA first round games, and that gets people hyped up. Like, yeah, you know what? I want there to be rivalries. I want people to fucking hate each other and blah blah blah, blah and do all that stuff. For the WNBA, it seems like people just don't like that. And they go, oh, this is ridiculous. It's so terrible. And don't get me wrong. I'm not dirty plays are dirty plays and always going to call out against that kind of stuff. But it feels like people less like that, the WNBA, whereas the NBA, old school NBA mindset, we want that. We like that. We like that. Let's go. Let's get physical. Let's bang. Let's go.
See, I like that at the WNBA, man. It brings it to another little extra level. It's cool to see that at WNBA.
Now, when I talk about physicality, I'm not talking about dirty plays.
Yeah.
Because those dirty players and those dirty plays, that has no room in anywhere. NBA, WNBA, anywhere. So I'm not talking about that kind of stuff.
Just the actual physicalness of the games, what we've been seeing here in the NBA playoffs, is what we see a lot in the WNBA in the regular season.
Hey, we got a $10 donation from Avatar. Says, oh, Josh, turns out I was wrong. When Spaceball 2 comes out, it turns out it will be next year, April. Oh, so we got to wait another year for Spaceballs 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that was coming out. I thought that was going to come out this year, too. So, yeah, okay. We got to wait another year.
I can't wait. Spaceball 1 was awesome. I've actually seen it.
Thank you for that update, Mr. Avatar.
Thank
you for the $10 donation, brother.
We got Jake B with the 2 says, yeah, actually 5 game 7. So Boston, Philly. My math is bad. It's okay. So is mine.
Trusted Nerd says, I've watched plenty. It's just bad. Artificial growth. Well, then we have to just disagree. Artificial growth, there's no artificial in it. I mean, I sit here and I watch these games. People are tuning in. People are packing up these NBA arenas. They're having to move a lot of these fever games on the road to NBA arenas to accommodate the demand that there is. The ratings have been shooting up. I mean, numbers don't lie, as they say. Numbers don't lie. And you could not like the game. Mm-hmm. That's cool. Mm-hmm. I dig it. And a lot more people are digging it more and more.
Shoot. In fact, the arena that we're streaming here for the Atlanta and New York game, a couple times the Dream had to go over to this arena because of the demand.
Mm-hmm. Hey, J-Dog. What's up?
What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Welcome on in, everybody. Almost 600 in the building, New York stream. We're 50 likes away for 200. Thank y'all so much for being here.
Mm-hmm. Alana Smith, yeah, now the Dallas Wings. Mm-hmm. I Love Country says a lot of new Fevers players. I might learn all their names by the end of the season. It's a lot easier to learn the names for WNBA than it is for NBA. Way easier. And I think you'll get it down pretty soon. Early in the season, I think you will.
Especially these new players coming in, they play well, you're going to know who they are.
Yeah, Passat is out tonight. Yeah. She is out for tonight's game. She is out for the NF Fever, as well as Aaliyah Boston. Ty Harris, she is out, and so is Lexi Hull. With Aaliyah Boston, she's dealing with a lower leg injury that she got during the unrivaled season late, and then that's why she wasn't able to play with Caitlin Clark and
Yeah.
Team USA in the qualifying tournament. And we'll see about her availability in the start of the season. And Lexi Hull, she's dealing with a hamstring issue. And I know a lot of Indiana Fever fans, because we dealt with this last year, with Caitlin Clark. She got banged up in the preseason, and is she ready to go for the season? Yeah, she was. And then, injured. It was this thing, it was that thing, and turns out they weren't exactly being upfront about everything with Caitlin Clark, and so hopefully everything's going to be okay with Aaliyah Boston and Lexi Hull, and we don't have to have that kind of disaster like we did last year.
Yeah, so Stephanie White was being interviewed today, said, yeah, we're going to think about going ahead and setting those girls today. So the fact that she said even thinking about it makes me think come next Saturday for game 1 against the Wings, those two will be available, Aaliyah Boston and Lexi Hall.
Hey, thank you guys so much for the donations. I appreciate that. Jake B with the $2 donation. Y'all streaming Golden State Warriors Grizzlies game 6 from Twitter?
Imagine that, Jake. That'd be hilarious.
That is so funny to me. That is so good, man. That's so good. Thank you, Jake B. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Tony says, I'm new to the channel. What is everything you guys are streaming? For tonight, here's what we got. Right now, we're live for 2 streams at the same time. We have the Indiana Fever taking on the Dallas Wings for preseason action. And then we also are live for the Knicks and Hawks game number 6, right? As soon as I'm done with the Fever game, I will join Rocha for the rest of the Knicks and Hawks game 6. And then after that, later on tonight, we will be live for Minnesota and Denver game 6. That's an elimination game as well. That's what we're doing tonight. Fever, Knicks, and the Nuggets all tonight. Tomorrow, we will be doing the Pistons and Magic game number 6,
Yes.
as well as Lakers Rockets game 6.
Yes.
That's everything on the docket today and tomorrow.
Let's go, man. Let's finish this week strong, baby.
Now, as far as other things that we stream throughout the year, we stream NFL, primetime games, week 1 all the way to the last week, and every NFL playoff game. We also go live for some baseball. Sometimes we do hockey. Sometimes we do some boxing and UFC. It's rare to do those things. If it's a really big fight and we're interested in it, we'll do it. But those are the things that we've touched upon.
It's a lot of fun. We have a good spread of production when it comes to streaming here on the Sports Series, baby.
All right.
Yo, Bobby, P-Town Breakdown. I give the membership to Daniel Guerrero.
B-Town Breakdown. Bobby, tonight, the Celtics and the Sixers. Your Celtics could punch out the Sixers tonight, and then you guys need to do it. You guys need to do it in this series and absolutely annihilate them. Celtics got to win this game. Yes. I have you winning this game.
Me too. I'm right there with Josh. I think you guys finishing on the road here today.
Thank you so much. Bobby in the house, and good luck to your Celtics. Yes. Good luck to your Celtics. Tonight's stream for the Indiana Fever Dallas Wings game, it is presented by PrizePicks as well. Go download the PrizePicks app or sign up on desktop. Use that promo code HMA when you do sign up and take advantage of their current promotion, which is play $5, get $50 instantly in lineups. And here's our 3-leg entry of the night for some preseason action. We're taking Paige Beckers to score at least 1 3-pointer, so more than 0.5 3-pointers. So she just needs 1 3. Okay, Paige Beckers. We're taking Sophie Cunningham for more than 8 points here tonight. She had 13 in that first preseason game against the Liberty. Go, Sophie. And we're taking, of course, Caitlin Clark for more than 13 points here tonight against the Dallas Wings. Caitlin Clark, she had 7 points on 2 for 10 shooting in that first preseason game. She'll look to try to shoot better here tonight. There you have it. Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, Paige Beckers. Check out PrizePicks. You can also follow us at the Sports Fury. Use that promo code HMA.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Fever. Rozier that chooses peep DMs. It could be a distraction for the Wings.
Okay.
Okay. What the heck is that? It's the Wings mascot. Oh my gosh, Rozier.
The Wings mascot.
Yeah. Appreciate the two, Reggie. Thank you, man.
What is that mascot? That is crazy. Shaking that booty too.
Shake, 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 shake. I could do that too.
All right. Hit that thumbs up, folks. Tonight's game for the Fever is on Ion. If you can't watch it on Ion, it's also going to be on Amazon Prime. It's going to be on Amazon Prime. I think they're showing the League Pass with a free preview over there. With a free preview. And for the Knicks and Hawks game, that game is where, Roach?
ESPN tonight.
That's for the Knicks and Hawks. Fever on Ion on Amazon Prime. So taking a look at the Indiana Fever and New York Liberty game, look at the Indiana Fever, man. Kelsey Mitchell, 18 points on 7 for 12 shooting. Sophie Cunningham, 13 points in 14 minutes. Caitlin Clark with 7 points on 2 for 10 shooting with 4 assists, 3 rebounds. Misha Hines-Allen, no points. Mo Billings, 9 points on 40% shooting with 7 rebounds and 2 blocks. Kelsey Mitchell, like I said, 18. And then off the bench, Walker Kimbrough. She had 18 points for the Indiana Fever. 11 from Michaela Timpson. Let's go, Michaela, with 3 steals and a block. Raven Johnson, she stole the show for a lot of people. 6 points on a perfect 3 for 3, but those 8 assists, the 2 blocks, and the steal from Raven Johnson, the first-round pick for the Indiana Fever. She looked incredible, and I'm excited to watch her here tonight.
It was a great debut for the rookie in that game, man. Let's see how much minutes she plays tonight. Get her involved and get some rhythm.
I Love Country says, I am watching on Amazon Prime here for this preseason game between the Fever and Wings. So you can watch it on there. I'm going to see if I'm watching this on Ion. I have it on right here. There's no pregame, but as soon as the 6 o'clock hits, it should kick over. I'm waiting to see if I'm going to get a blackout.
Yeah.
Because I live here in the area. You know how it is sometimes with these broadcasts. If I get blacked out, then I'm going to go to Amazon Prime.
It's only available on Ion in the Dallas and Indiana areas.
Okay.
Trust in the nerd with the 2 says you can't be the best with no defense. Joker is overrated. I have been seeing some people go at Jokic's defense, but just because he doesn't have defense doesn't mean he's a damn good player, man. He's been the best in the world for a while. His defense can be better, but what he gives you on offense is not matched, man. He's a center who averages a triple-double every single freaking season. And even in the games that he struggled in that series that we're going to cover later tonight, Jokic still is putting up like 23, 11, and 8, 24, 10, and 5. He's still been incredible, even with the lack of defense, even with being covered by Rudy Gobert this entire series. Jokic is still putting up monsters numbers. So yeah, okay, fine, his defense is not great. Neither was Steph Curry's. Now, Steph Curry is better on defense than people think he is. You can argue the brick wall on that. But he was still considered one of the best, not the best in the world for a while. You don't have to be that great on defense to be considered best in the world. It's a matter of what you do all around great. That's my take on that, Trust. Appreciate the 2. Appreciate the 2. Stop it, dude. He's been asshole series. Hey, Goodman, that doesn't mean he's still not the best in the world. Just because he's bad for one series doesn't change the fact that he's still a really great player, Goodman. Like, that doesn't change the fact. He's still Jokic. He gets triple doubles with his eyes closed, man. I know you're gonna argue with this, Goodman, because you're a Thunder fan, and I appreciate that. But that's gonna be my take, and you're not gonna take that take away from me. I'm just telling you right now. But Puncher says, hey, he's averaging at least a steal a game as a 7-footer. It's incredible. That's what Gobert's doing in this current series as well. Denver and Minnesota. He's actually averaging more than 1 steal per game in that series. So that's good for Jokic. Everything else defensively has been great, but he's still getting triple doubles with his eyes closed, even if they're not an official triple double, man. What's up, Cody? Yes, this Fever and Wings game is a preseason game for the WNBA.
All right, so it looks like the broadcast is starting up here. Dallas and Indiana Fever. We should be close to tip-off here pretty soon. Hit that thumbs up. We have over 300 people here in the Fever stream. How many people in the Hawk stream, Roach?
We have 800 people, baby.
All right, we're getting close to tip-off.
Let's go. We're 15 likes away for 200 here in the New York stream. Thank you.
Woo, man, it feels good to be back for the WNBA, dude. It really does. Welcome back, Fever fans. We're going to be covering them all 44 games this regular season. This is preseason action right here, right now. The regular season begins on May 9th for the Indiana Fever, and that will be against this very same team, the Dallas Wings, Saturday, May 9th. That's game official number 1 of the regular season.
How about that? You get to start off the season with Caitlin Clark versus Paige Beckers, man.
I missed you guys.
Yeah, it's good to see you, Fever fan. Yo, GWL is in the building, the Indiana stream. What's up, GWL?
I know GWO has been waiting for Indiana Fever action, for WNBA action too, Rocha.
Let's go to GWO. It feels so good to be covering a Fever game. I know I won't be calling it. Josh will be over there, but it's so good to see it.
Now, here we go. Look at that. On Saturday, May 9th, the last 4 number 1 overall picks should be playing. Aaliyah Boston, 2023. Caitlin Clark, 2024. Paige Beckers, 2025. AZ Fudd, 2026. So Saturday, May 9th, the first official regular season game in the WNBA, it's going to be crazy. Starting 5 for the Fever, it's Sophie Cunningham, Misha Hines-Allen, Moke Beelings, Kelsey Mitchell, and Caitlin Clark. For the Dallas Wings, AZ Fudd, Sechrist, Smith, Beckers, and Sims. Roach, go ahead and hang up. I'm going to be calling this game now.
All right.
Go ahead. Go have a good stream.
You too, bro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on in, everybody here in the New York stream. We just hit 200 likes. That's incredible. Are you guys ready to go over game time predictions? Are y'all ready to go over game time predictions? Well, we're about to go over them. JP of the two says Jokic can beat a healthy team in the finals, unlike SGA. Well, I mean, to be fair, Indiana wasn't always hurt in that 7-game series. It only Halliburton going down in game 7, but take B, they give it 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into game time predictions. For game 6, New York and the Atlanta Hawks. It is the New York Knicks coming into today's game on the road, favored by 2.5 points. So let me know right now here in this game, who do you guys have winning? Do you have New York finishing out and advancing to the second round, or does Atlanta see a game 7 in New York this weekend? Let me know in the chat. For me, I'm going to go and I'm going to rock with the New York Knicks. New York looked incredible in that game number 5, man. They blew them out. They've now blown out Atlanta 3 times. They held down CJ McCollum to only 6 points in that game. I'm expecting New York to look similar to that here tonight. Hopefully not a blowout, a close game, but I got New York advancing to the second round. Josh also has the New York Knicks advancing to the second round. So we're both going New York. I see New York, New York, New York, New York. I want a game 7 because Goodman, but I'm going to go New York. New York, baby. Go New York, go New York, go. Tip-off should be here probably in about 10 minutes. Atlanta, there's one Atlanta. We got somebody going Atlanta. Rob Rose says Atlanta. New York, New York. All right, how you guys going New York? All right, then who's y'all's MVP? Who is y'all's MVP for tonight's game? I'm going to go Jalen Brunson. So is Josh. Let's see if he can shoot efficient today. He's been averaging over 20 points a game in this series. We'll go Jalen Brunson as our MVP for tonight's game. There's some Atlanta Hawks. Some Cats as MVP. 3 Cats as MVP. Okay. I dig it. Give me Josh is doing that Wings and Fever game. He's live right now calling the Wings and Fever game. Who is y'all's X Factor? Who is the X Factor for tonight's game 6? I'm going to go OG Anunoby. I saw somebody ask what's his boards like tonight. I'll give him like 7 boards, but he's played really good defense. He's hit 3s from downtown. Anunoby overall has had a really great series. I look for him to do it again here tonight. We took him for more than 11.5 points, so let's get that for OG. Josh, he's going to go Karl-Anthony Towns. He's been a machine. He's been so clutch He's clutched up a couple of these games for New York this series. He'll go with the big bodega. Now, let's go on to some other predictions. Who do you guys got for first bucket tonight? Who's scoring that first field goal? I'm going with Jalen Brunson to set a tone early and score the first field goal here tonight. Josh, he's going to go CJ McCollum, who needs a bounce back game. CJ McCollum only had 6 points. That's right, only 6 points for CJ McCollum in that game just a couple nights ago. He's going to need a bounce back. Before that, he was averaging just over 23 points a game in that series. Let's see if we can have a bounce back game here tonight. What about the first splash or the first three? Who's making that first three tonight? I'm going to go the big bodega, the big perk. Give me Karl-Anthony Towns from downtown for the first three. What about for Josh? He's going to go Alexander Walker. Who's been better over the last couple of games? Not the greatest still shooting mid-30s from the field this series. A little bit better. He'll go with Alexander Walker. And finally, who's y'all's first dunk? Who's your first dunk of today's game? I'm going to go with a Kongru. Give me a Kongru first dunk. Josh, he'll go OG Anunoby. And then today's over-under is 214.5. What do you guys got? I'm going the over. Josh is going the over. There's our game time predictions. Thank you guys so much for following along in the chat. Smack that like. Hit that sub button. We're live every night in the NBA postseason. Appreciate y'all joining and following along. Guys, we are 60 likes away from 300 already. That's incredible. Should be having tip-off here at any moment. Welcome on in. What's up, Gregory? What's up, Alex? Rob Roll, that guy, Baggy Lifestyle. I see a couple of you guys asking, where's Josh? He is currently live right now during the Indiana Fever and Dallas Wings preseason game. Here's the link to that stream. That game will be over before this game ends, so he will join us for the rest of this game. And then we also got Denver and Minnesota later tonight. So that is the link. Josh is currently live for the Fever and Dallas Wings preseason game. Well, thank you, Tanaj, for hitting that like button, bro. Black Jimmy, we are live for the Fever game right now. Click that link. Josh is live for the Fever and Wings game. Salute to you. Listen, I am goated. Great name. Appreciate you, bro. Welcome on in, man. Yo, trust the nerd with the twos is Joker is Steve Nash. Plus, no, not MJ, Kobe, and LeBron level 1. I said, I'm not going to compare Jokic to anybody. The dude is 101. He's Jokic. He's a multi-time MVP, a world champion, a finals MVP. He is one of the greatest bigs of all time. There's no doubt about it. I'm not going to compare him to anyone. Justin, thank you so much for the $2 donation, bro. Like the sub? Hey, Davies, we appreciate that. Tonight, we will have a live play-by-play, a live scoreboard, the stats for the guys on the floor. We got you guys covered. You can find tonight's game. Both the games that we are covering tonight will be on ESPN. If you can't watch, no problem. We got you guys covered for every single play here tonight. What do you got for the first quarter, over or under? What's it at? What's it at? Black, Jimmy, here's the link right there, bro. Go click on that link. You can click on that link right there, and it'll take you right to Josh's stream. Right to Josh's stream. Right there at that link. So 54 is the over-under for the first quarter in this game? 54. So that's 27 to 27. No, I'll take the over. I'll take the more than on that one. Yeah, I'll go that. I'll do that. Divine says, I'm watching this. We appreciate you. Welcome on in, Divine. You got tickets for game 3 next round? Dude, that's dope, bro. That's dope, man. What's up, Anthony? What's up, man? Even with the defense, Knicks are stacked. They are stacked. I definitely think this could go over in the first quarter. Atlanta's going to come out hot, so give me the over, says Goodman. The game start? Not yet. We should be tipping off literally here any second. We should be tipping off here literally any second. Clap. Josh right now is currently doing a WNBA preseason game. That game will end before this game ends. And once that game's over, Josh will hop over here. We'll call the rest of this game together, and we'll call the entire Denver and Minnesota game together. That's the link right there to Josh's stream currently. And guys, please do keep us updated on that Boston and Philly game. Let's see if Philly can force a game 7. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you guys ready? It is time. Game 6, New York up 3 games to 2. Will they advance to the second round? Or will Atlanta hold on fight for another night for a game 7 back in New York? We are about ready to go for tip-off. Hit that like button. We are 40 likes away for 300 already. Thank y'all. Tonight's starting lineups: Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, Karl-Anthony Towns, CJ McCollum, Alexander Walker, Dyson Daniels, Jalen Johnson, and Okongwu. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Game 6 is about to tip off. Trust in the Nerd that chooses Sports Series or ESPN Nerd Certified Content. Bro, we appreciate that. That means a lot to us. Thank you so much for the kind words, Nerd. We appreciate your donations. New York will be in the blue jerseys here on the road. Atlanta will be in the whites. Tip off, Okongwu Cat, one by Cat, and away we go for game number 6. New York will have the ball once again in the blue jerseys on the right side of the court. Josh Hart will have it here, top of the key as he hands it off to Karl-Anthony Towns. Back to Brunson for 3. That is good. Jalen Brunson from downtown is the first 3 and first field goal of tonight's game. So who had that? Who had Jalen Brunson first 3? I had him first field goal, so I'll take that. Okongwu will hand it off to Alexander Walker. There on the left side of the court. Bad pass stolen away by Jalen Brunson. He'll hand it off to Josh Hart into the front court. Hart to Brunson for 3. This time it's no good. It is no good. Rebounded here by CJ McCollum. CJ will go down the lane, and it will be knocked out of bounds off of McCollum. It's an early turnover for Atlanta. Jalen Brunson will inbound for New York. He's got the first field goal, the only field goal. And excuse me, that rebound belonged to Okongwu, who gave it to McCollum, who lost it out of bounds. Who will win? Me and Josh both took New York to win tonight's game. 3-0 New York with early lead. Brunson, 2 Anunoby, and a 5-0 lead for the Knicks. 10:40 to go in the first. Here's Dyson Daniels. Kick out to Okongwu. Bounce back. Jalen Johnson's got the first dunk. Who had Double J for the first dunk of tonight's game? And that's the first field goal for the Atlanta Hawks. Josh Hart, the bad pass, stolen away by Dyson Daniels. Into the hands of CJ McCollum. CJ will kick it out to Alexander Walker, top of the key for Okongwu. Hands it back to Alexander Walker. He will drive and be fouled. A shooting foul on Josh Hart. 10:07 to go in the first quarter. It is a shooting foul by Hart, sending Alexander Walker to the line for 2 free throws. This is Atlanta. What's up? Suki, what's up, man? Pierce got MVP Cat, X Factor Hart. First 3 OG, first dunk Cat. It's going the over. All right. Alexander Walker, first one up and good. 5-3 lead for New York. Guys, we're 10 likes away from 300. Who's going to be like number 300? Who's going to be like number 300? Let me know when we hit it. Alexander Walker makes both. He's got 2 points. And now a 5-4 lead here for New York. Bridges brings up the ball. He's got 1 second to get over the line, and he just barely does. Bridges on the left, double kick at the top of the key for Josh Hart. Hart will give it off to Karl-Anthony Towns on the right elbow, picked up by Okongwu. 5 to shoot for the Cat. The big Bodega inside Anunoby. Bad pass, stolen away by McCollum. It's on the floor, and that's a shot clock violation. A turnover, a second turnover for New York. That is Atlanta ball with 9:43 to go here in the first quarter. Both teams are 2 early turnovers. What's up, Mr. Solis? What's up, dude? Okongwu on the right elbow, picked up by Karl-Anthony Towns. Hands it off here to Alexander Walker. Inside Okongwu. Layup is good. And Atlanta takes the lead. Okongwu with his first field goal of the day. And it's 6-5 early lead for Atlanta. Josh Hart goes coast to coast. He's denied by Jalen Johnson. Johnson comes back the other way. Finds Walker for 3. Bingo! Alexander Walker from downtown. And a 4-point lead for Atlanta. It is a 9-0 run for the Hawks and the last minute 45. So New York started up 5-0. Now Atlanta has the last 9. Anunoby hits. OG Anunoby, the pull-up over Jalen Johnson. And that ends the 9-0 run. Alexander Walker to the top of the key. Off to Okongwu, off to Jalen Johnson. Johnson kick out to the left corner. Tyson Daniels misses the 3, and Anunoby picks up the rebound. Off to Mikal Bridges. The Euro step, the floater, the score for Mikal. And we're tied up at 9 just like that. Quick paced action to start game 6. Tyson Daniels on the right elbow. Hand off to Jalen Johnson. Johnson, pump fakes, fades it up, and scores it. Jalen Johnson gives Atlanta an 11-9 lead. 8:05 to go here in the first quarter. Karl-Anthony Towns to the top of the key. Towns are handed off to Bridges. Thought about the 3 in the left elbow. We give it back here to Karl-Anthony Towns. Hand off to OG for 3. Anunoby from downtown to take a 12-11 lead. OG Anunoby with 7 points to start game 6. Johnson to McCollum for 3 to answer. He cannot. And the rebound in the hands of the big Bodega. Cat off to Jalen Brunson. They lead it by 1 with 7:29 to go in the first quarter. Off to Karl-Anthony Towns. Attacking Okongwu. Layup is no good. And the rebound in the hands of Okongwu. Her handed off to Nah. Alexander Walker to Daniels. Kick out. 3-ball Okongwu, no good. Anunoby with the rebound. Where's Josh? He's currently calling the Fever and Wings preseason game. Currently calling the Wings and Fever preseason game right now. Anunoby for 3. Got it again. OG Anunoby. He's got 10 points tonight for OG Anunoby. He's got 10 in the 15. And Atlanta calls timeout. 6:55 to go here in the first quarter. OG Anunoby with 10 points, and New York up by 4 with 6:55 to go here in the first quarter. Oh my goodness. How many rebounds for OG? He's got 2. OG's got that Kawhi magnet ball going. Dude, that was nothing but nylons right there for OG Anunoby, man. So timeout Atlanta. It's a little bit of game of runs. New York started up 5-0. Then Atlanta went on a 9-0 run to make it 9-5. And now all of a sudden it's a 10-2 run for New York. So New York with the run, a 5-0 run to start. Atlanta goes on a 9-0 run to take the lead. And now New York on a 10-2 run to take the lead. 15-11. I like the overhitting this quarter. Me too, Goodman. Already 26 points, not even halfway through the quarter. That's on pace for what? 52? Yeah, that's on pace for 52. Yeah. Yo, nerd with the $5 donation. You guys should come play Project Zomboid with the nerd. I got a free copy for both of y'all. It has the old school PC magic and it's super ultra hard. Dude, I have never played that before, nerd. Maybe one day we can, dude. Appreciate the $5 donation. I've never even heard of that game, Project Zomboid. I've never heard of that. Appreciate the 5, bro. Let's go. That guy says, OG says it ends tonight. Well, OG doesn't want a game 7 the way he's playing right now, man. A perfect 4 for 4 for 10 points. Bridges has 2 points. And Jalen Brunson had the first 3 of the game. Meanwhile, Okonga with 2. Jalen Johnson with 4. And Alexander Walker with 5. Those are your scores for Atlanta through the first 5 minutes and 5 seconds of game 6. Is CJ McCollum going to show up? He needs to. Punters, he needs to. He only had 6 points in game number 5, man. Only 6 points. This team is going to go by CJ McCollum in the postseason. They have leaned on him heavily. This team doesn't have a closer. CJ was that closer for games 2 and 4, the two games they won in this series. No, games 2 and 3, excuse me. Games 2 and 3. McCollum was a closer outside those mid free throws. But if CJ's under 15 points tonight, I don't think they stand a chance. I really don't think they stand a chance. What a timeout by Atlanta, guys. 15-11, the early lead here for the New York Knicks. If you're just tuning in, OG Anunoby has 10 points, 444. Guys, thank you for over 300 likes. We are 70 away from 400 here in the first quarter. That is incredible. Thank you guys so much for joining. Wow, games 4 and 5 were the first time in New York Knicks franchise history that they won a playoff game back-to-back by more than 15 points. How about that? Out of the timeout, Jalen Johnson kicks it out. Mohamed Gay missing the 3 and Towns with the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Alexander Walker. So we got Mohamed Gay who came in, Vincent in. It's Jalen Johnson, Alexander Walker, Daniels, Gay, and Vincent. Still the starting 5 out there for New York. Anunoby, Towns, Hart, Bridges, and Brunson. OG with those 10 points. Hands it off to Bridges, top of the key pass to Karl-Anthony Towns. The big table with a crossover. The kick off to Bridges. Back to Towns. Back to Cunny Bridges. Bridges beats the shot clock and scores. 17-11. New York up by 6. They are now on an 8-0 run and a 12-2 run. Alexander Walker, the Dyson Daniels, blocked by the big Bodega. Cal with the block. Into the hands of Bridges. The Euro step. The laying off the glass. He beat Alexander Walker. How about Bridges with 6 points to start game 6? 19-11 lead for New York. And Bridges is going to foul Alexander Walker. Personal foul by Mikal Bridges with 5:40 to go here in the first quarter. Wants to spam me, my dude. Wants to spam me. Hawks winning. Me and Josh both did pick New York to win tonight. Johnson inside for Daniels. Off to Alexander Walker, who turned it over. It's a steal by New York. Hart out. Corner 3. Brunson, no good. And Walker picks up the rebound. Nah, with the cross. It drives against Bridges. Deflected pass stolen away by Anunoby. Head off to Hart. Hart down the lane, and it is 21-11. New York up by 10. As Josh Hart gets the layup, it's a 12-0 run for New York in the last 3 minutes. Jalen Johnson, picked up by Anunoby. Spins. The defense by OG all over Johnson. The shot is off the side rim. Fight for the loose ball. It's on the floor. It's fought by Towns and Gay. And we're going to have a jump ball. 5:53 to go here in the first quarter. We're going to get a jump ball between the big bodega, Karl-Anthony Towns, and Mohamed Gay. And neither guy is willing to give up the ball. Neither guy is willing to give up the ball right now. And there, Towns finally gives it off to the referee. What's up, Q-Ball? How you doing, bro? What's up, man? Prince CJ back in the game. Right now, he's on the bench. Yo, we're 40 likes away from 400. Let's see how close. Let's get to 400 likes before the end of the first quarter, shall we? 40 people hit that like button. Mitchell Robinson, we're checking for Bridges. Miles McBride in for Anunoby. And Jonathan Kuminga in for Nikhil Alexander Walker. Where's Josh? Josh is currently live doing a WNBA preseason game. Fever in the Wings. Here's the link. If you want to go hang out with him, he'll join second half of this game. Towns wins the jump ball between him and Gay. Now it's Jalen Brunson into the front court, the right side. So right over here, if you're watching, right here, the right side of the court for New York. Brunson, top of the key. Now back down to the center court logo. Gets a switch on the Gay. 3 to shoot. Brunson downhill, laying good. 14-0 run for the New York Knicks, up 23-11. Wow. 14-0 run. Kuminga off to Jalen Johnson. The lob, the jam from Mohamed Gay. Finally, Atlanta scores. They had not scored in over 4 minutes. Josh Hart up court. Hart down the lane. And it's knocked out of bounds by Jonathan Kuminga. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 10-point lead for New York. Where's McCollum? He's on the bench right now. Mohamed Gay would check out. Okongwu would check back in. Okongwu would check back in. Brunson would kick it out to Josh Hart in the left elbow. 3:55 to go in the first. Hands it back to Brunson. Right down the lane to score. 25-13 New York. 3:47 to go in the first quarter. Jalen Brunson now with 7 points. Here's a crossover. Jalen Johnson knocked to the backcourt by Josh Hart. Johnson dives for it. Gives it off to Daniels. Daniels lost it. My goodness, Atlanta keeps turning over the ball. It's stolen by Mitchell Robinson. Off to Brunson in the front court. Picked up by Dyson Daniels. 13 to shoot. Screened by Karl-Anthony Towns. And a foul on the floor by Dyson Daniels. So he was holding on to Towns. Right now, Atlanta, let's see. Atlanta with 6 turnovers already. 6 turnovers for the Atlanta Hawks. And we're going to get a timeout. We are going to get a timeout on the floor. Timeout by New York. They lead at 25-13 with 3:19 to go here in the first quarter. It will be their possession out of the timeout. It will be their possession out of the timeout. Okay, let's go. OG's the legend, dude. What a game so far for OG Anunoby, man. Where's Josh? Josh is live during the Fever and Wings preseason game. Josh is live right there at that link in the chat. He will join us for the second half of this game. Remember, those WNBA games go quick. So he will be here for the second half of this game. 6 turnovers? Yeah, 6 turnovers, man. 6 turnovers. Josh is not on punishment, Jay. Josh during the Fever game is not on punishment. I would love to be doing the Fever game right now. But we got this game going on, and we're not going to miss an NBA playoff game. So Josh is not on punishment. At all. The scores are wrong. It's 25-13 New York. And that's what the scoreboard shows. 25 for New York. 13 for Atlanta. I don't know. Maybe you're behind or something. Hit that like button if you are. What's the Fever score? It is 29-28 Fever. They just started the second quarter. It's 29-28 Fever just starting the second quarter. Where's CJ? He's on the bench right now. CJ is on the bench. I do not call the shots around here, Julio. I do not appreciate that comment. I do not call the shots around here. Me and Josh are 50-50 on this channel, bro. We, as a duo, decided to do this game and the Indiana Fever game. We, as a duo, decided to do that. So you can get out of here with that comment. Thank you. Tandy, Josh is currently doing the Fever game right now. We're in a timeout here. We are in a timeout by New York. They lead at 25-13. If you guys are just tuning in, OG Anunoby has 10 points on a perfect 4-for-4 shooting. He is the leading scorer. The leading scorer for the Atlanta Hawks is Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who has 5 points. 5 points for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Nina Turner is in the building. What's up, Nina? How are you? What's up, Yvette? You listening to some homework while listening to the game? I want the Knicks to win. Hi, Yvette. Good to see you. Good to see you. This is BS on Atlanta's behalf. Dude, West, they went almost 5 minutes without scoring, and they have 6 turnovers in this first quarter. Let me see. How many points off of turnovers does New York have? New York has 6 points off those 6 turnovers right now. 6 points off those 6 turnovers. Okay, on the inbounds for New York. Now on the floor is Anunoby back in with Brunson, Robinson, Clarkson, and McBride. OG finally misses a shot, missed a 3. Mitchell Robinson, the offensive rebound, into the hands of Anunoby. Throws it off the glass. Oh my goodness. OG Anunoby didn't even try to make that, and he made it. He's got 12. Wow. He threw it up, and it went off the glass and in. Are you kidding me? We're going to foul here on Miles McBride. Foul on Miles McBride. 2:52 to go here in the first quarter. My goodness. 5 for 6 for OG Anunoby to start game 6. Incredible. McCollum on the inbounds. Pass Kaminga. Kick out of Gongru, and he turns it over. 7 turnovers for Atlanta in the first quarter. Clarkson lobbing inside. Robinson up and good. 29-13 New York. That is now 8 points off of turnovers for the New York Knicks. They are on a 20-2 run in the last 6 minutes. Jalen Johnson misses the floater. And a rebound by OG Anunoby. He's got 3. The handoff. McBride. Holy smokes. McBride from downtown. 23-2 run for New York. And finally, CJ McCollum will score the field goal. 32-15. Here's OG up and good. Time out, Atlanta. 1:48 to go in the first quarter. It is 34-15 New York with the lead. OG Anunoby, 14 points in the first quarter. OG Anunoby has almost as many points as the Atlanta Hawks have as a team. Incredible for OG Anunoby. Timeout Atlanta. That's already their second timeout of the quarter. That's already their second timeout of the quarter. Wow. It was a 23-2 run for New York. Now on a 25-4 run, led by 14 for OG Anunoby. Guys, if you're enjoying this, hit that like button. We got 2K up in the building. We hit 400 likes. Thank y'all so much for 400 likes already. That's incredible. What a start to Game 6 for the New York Knicks. What's up, Bridget? What's up, brother BKL? You guys' Knicks are looking incredible, man. OG is 6 for 7. OG is 6 for 7. Atlanta will have the inbounds. Alexander Walker in for Jalen Johnson. It's McCollum, Okongwu, Alexander Walker, Daniels, and Kaminga. And McCollum just turned it over. 8 turnovers by Atlanta in the first quarter. OG down the baseline. We'll have it knocked out of bounds by CJ McCollum. 1:24 to go in the first quarter, 11 to shoot. What's up, Bishop? What's up, dude? 8 turnovers in the first quarter by Atlanta. 8 turnovers. Is OG going to go for a 40 burger? Well, at this point, he might not have to. McBride will inbound for Clarkson. Up, no good. Okongwu with the rebound. Into the hands of CJ. McCollum's blocked by Robinson. Oh, it is all New York right now, folks. Offensively, defensively. New York is all over Atlanta. Anunoby to Clarkson for 3. That's no good. Robinson will tip it in. Mitchell Robinson will tip it in. 21-point game. Robinson limping. Looked like he tweaked his ankle. We're getting a foul here by Miles McBride, and they're going to check out Robinson. So when Robinson went up for that tip, what happened? Oh, he twisted his ankle. He twisted his ankle. So Mitchell Robinson will check out. Karl-Anthony challenge will check back in. Are the fans that cheering? Jay, there is a lot of New York fans once again. Just like we saw in Game 4, there are so many New York fans out here in Atlanta, bro. So many. Inbounds, Okongwu, bounce pass, Alexander Walker. Contested 3, no good. He wanted a foul. And a rebound by Mikal Bridges. Bridges off to Brunson. Up and under the score it. 38-15 New York. It's a 29-4 run. McCollum down the lane, denied by Cat. Towns with the denial, fight for the ball, and it's off of Okongwu out of bounds. Atlanta can get nothing going in this first quarter. Oh, that's what Atlanta's doing right now. That's what Atlanta is doing right now, man. Hawks are getting that BTA? Yes, they are. My goodness. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Oh. Who let one rip, y'all? Who let one rip? So you live in Atlanta? Me? I'm in California, my guy. I'm in Cali. Bridges. Jump shot. Yes. 40-15. 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. McCollum. Daniels. Half court. No good. And that does it. A dominant opening 12 minutes for the New York Knicks. They lead it 40-15. It is a 25-point lead for the New York Knicks after 1 quarter of play. They went on a 29-4 run to end that second. No, 31-4 run to end the second quarter. 31-4 run for New York as they lead it 40-15 after 1. Led by OG Anunoby. 14 points of 6 of 7 shooting. 9 for Brunson. 8 for Bridges. Towns has 0. New York shooting 69%. Nice. And they are 4 of 8 for downtown. That's 50%. Meanwhile, Atlanta has 5 from Walker, 4 from Johnson, 2 from Gay, McCollum, and Okongwu. They are shooting only 35%, and they are 1 for 7 for downtown. That is 14%. Not only that, 8 turnovers in that first quarter for Atlanta, and they gave up 10 points off those 8 turnovers. Wow. New York fans, let me see y'all make some noise in the chat. Let me see those go, New York, go, New York, go. Go, New York, go, New York, go. Hit that like button. We are 50 likes away from 500. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you're a Hawks fan, you guys got to stop turning over the ball. 8 turnovers. You're not finding any rhythm. McCollum is having a terrible start, 1 for 4. Nobody's shooting well. You guys got to find something. Change something in the rotation. Change something in the offensive game plan. This is it. You're done if you lose tonight's game, and you're on your way to getting blown out in an elimination game. Stop turning over the ball if you're the Atlanta Hawks. Joel, thank you for subscribing, Joel. Appreciate it, bro. Knicks, baby, says Antonio. Wow. Tamale says lock in CJ. What happened? What happened to CJ McCollum? He was incredible, averaging over 23 points a game. And the first 4 games of this series, he only had 6 games in game. 6 points in game 5. Now only 2 points so far here in game 6. What happened to CJ, man? Why are y'all thinking the Hawks had a chance? I mean, Atlanta did take 2 games in the series. Now, me and Josh, we both did take New York to win tonight's game. We both took New York to win tonight's game. What's up, Leon? Says, this is a crazy score to just come in on. Dude, Leon, New York went on a 31-4 run, bro. 31-4 run led by OG with 14 points and 8 turnovers by Atlanta in that first quarter, man. Crazy. Zachary, leaning towards the Nuggets tonight, bro. Leaning towards Nuggets. All right, of course they come in mid-possession. We are, Jesus, they came in 12 seconds late. We are in for the second quarter. McCollum lost the ball. It's on the floor. And CJ McCollum is called for the foul. CJ McCollum called for the foul. It's another Atlanta turnover. That is now 9 turnovers by Atlanta. Unbelievable. Fever are taking a whooping. Yeah, they're down 15 right now. Wow, they're down 15 right now. Ooh, Alvarado. Look like he's holding the back of his leg, but he's all right. To start the second quarter, it's Anunoby, Towns, Bridges, Clarkson, and Alvarado. For the Hawks, Okongwu, McCollum, Alexander Walker, Kuminga, and Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield is in the game. Alvarado, OG, for 3. OG Anunoby's got 17. Here's a steal by Anunoby. He'll go up. He will draw a foul on Kuminga. OG Anunoby is ridiculous. He's got more points than Atlanta does. 17 points for OG Anunoby. Are you serious? 28-point lead for New York. Oh my God. Wow. 28-point lead is crazy. It is, dude. It absolutely is, man. First free throw is no good for Anunoby. OG Anna Jordan says no leap. Incredible, man. Incredible. Yeah, Buddy Hield is in the game. How about that? I said it during the intermission. You got to do something to change the rotation or the game plan. Well, there's Buddy Hield in for the first time this series. Kuminga attacks Towns and draws a shooting foul on Cat. 11:07 to go in the second quarter, and Jonathan Kuminga will have 2 free throws coming up. That is true. Tachi says, hey, Buddy Hield did step up for the Warriors in a game 7. Yes, Buddy Hield was the reason why the Warriors won game 7 against the Rockets. Last year, he had what, over 30 points in that game 7? See if we can do something today. And Joku misses the free throw. Joku misses the free throw. Giants suck, unfortunately. Giants suck, unfortunately. Kuminga will miss both free throws. Everything going wrong for Atlanta here in the first half. My goodness. 10:55 to go here in the first half. Here's Towns inside for OG. Ball on the floor, picks it up, and Joku's going to force a jump ball. Kuminga will force a jump ball with 10:47 to go in the first half. Do I think the series is going to go 7? No, I don't. It's almost a 30-point game. Even before that, I had New York winning this game. Buddy Hield and Clarkson getting a little of a shove battle. We're going to have Anunoby Kuminga on the jump ball here. 33. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. 33 for Buddy Hield. Hey, appreciate you joining, bro. Appreciate you joining. Yeah, 33 for Buddy. OG wins the tip. It's out to Towns. Only 2 to shoot. His three's no good. It's a rebound by Buddy Hield. Give it off to Kuminga. Top of the key for McCollum. Off to Joku. Inside. Pulls up over Alvarado. That's no good. Atlanta has been stuck at 15 points for a long time. Anunoby with the rebound to Clarkson and a shooting foul on Alexander Walker. 10:19 in the first half to go. And Jordan Clarkson, 2 free throws to make this a 31-point game. Guys, we're 30 likes away from 500. Hey, we got over 2,000 in the building. Thank y'all for tuning in. We know it's a blowout. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Hit that like button. Let's get the 500 likes, y'all. First one is good for Clarkson, and it is a 30-point game. Jalen Johnson would check in for CJ McCollum. Damn, Leon, that's tough, bro. How many rebounds for OG? He's got 4. 4 rebounds for Anunoby. Carl score. Yeah, Towns is scoreless. No points for Karl-Anthony Towns. Clarkson, free throws, got it. 46-15 the lead for New York. Okongwu, Johnson, Alexander Walker, Kuminga, and Buddy Hield out there for Atlanta. Buddy to Johnson. Downhill, Johnson up. No good. OG with his 5th rebound. Anunoby to Towns. Towns down the lane, throws it up, draws a shooting foul on Okongwu. 9:58 to go in the first half. And Towns to the line for 2 to make this a 33-point game. Atlanta still only has 15 points. When's the last time Atlanta scored? They scored with I want to say 45 seconds to go in the first quarter and have not scored since. Is this AMSG? No, this isn't Atlanta. This isn't Atlanta. First one up and good for Towns. 47-15. The over looked good in the first quarter. Yeah, it did. It really did. Not anymore. OG's up by 3 points. OG Anunoby has 18. Atlanta has 15. Unreal. Ayo DeSumo is out tonight. Per Shams, Ayo DeSumo is out. Oh, Minnesota is now down to Sumu as well. Wow. Free throws are good by Towns. 48-15. Kaminga almost got it stolen. Jalen Johnson into his hands with 5 to shoot. Met up by Clarkson. Hand out to Alexander Walker. Walker dribbled it off his own foot. Oh, this is embarrassing. JB the 2. This could be the third time Denver comes back down 3-1. It very well could be, man. This game is on ESPN, Donald. Hey, thank you, Jake B, for the 2. Another turnover for Atlanta. Bridges has it up court. Hands it off to Alvarado. It's a 39-4 run for the New York Knicks in the last 90 minutes. And an offensive foul on Towns. Offensive foul on Towns, in the last 10 minutes and 45 seconds. It's a 39-4 run for New York. This is just like game 2. The second half of game 2 between Detroit and Orlando. This is wild. Atlanta has not scored since under a minute to go in the second quarter. Towns is hot, and Towns just got teed up. Towns did not like that offensive foul call, and he just got teed up. Alexander Walker will make the technical free throw. And finally, Atlanta has another point. Towns is still hot. Wow. Damn, crazy how both got a solo blowout right now. Yeah, Wings are up 19. Holy smokes. Wow. Atlanta basketball down 32. Jalen Johnson, the Buddy Hield. Hield met up by Alvarado. Buddy's got to give it out to Jalen Johnson, missing the 3. And Alvarado with the rebound. Up court, Hart, layup, got it! And the foul! Josh Hart, and 1. It's 50-16. It's a shooting foul at Jalen Johnson. 50-16. This is wild, man. This is wild. And 1 is no good for Hearts. I'm not about to cry. This is freaking crazy, man. 50-16 New York. Kaminga at 3. Hey! They finally scored a field goal. Oh my, they finally scored a field goal. 3 points for Jonathan Kaminga. A man says, bang! Bridges, downhill, draws a shooting foul on Congrue. 8:30 to go here in the first half. 50-19 New York. 2 shots for Bridges coming up. Tommy with the 2 says, this is when you hand the controller to your little cousin. Oh, that's tough, Tommy. That's tough, bro. Hey, man, thank you for the 2, bro. Hey, guys, we just hit 500 likes. Thank you all so much for 500 likes. Over 2,200 in the building. Hey, appreciate y'all for hitting that like button. Bridges makes the first. Mikhail now with 9 points. 50-19 is crazy. Yeah, it is. Kate Fincher would check it for Buddy Hield. Hear me well, Hawks will win this. If the Hawks come back to win this game, I'll donate 10 memberships. If the Hawks come back down to win this game, I would donate 10 memberships. New York in the bonus with 8:20 to go in the first half. Both free throws were good by Bridges. Gabe Vincent for 3 is no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Hart off the Bridges. 8:08 to go in the first half. Bridges around Robinson. Met up by Alexander Walker. Fades it up and left it short. Offensive board by Towns. And it's knocked out of bounds by Kuminga. 7:58 to go. Nick Ball with 11 to shoot. Where's Josh? Josh is live right now doing the Fever and Wings preseason game. There's a link to that stream right there. Josh is live doing the Wings Fever preseason game. He'll join here in the second half. Here's Hart. 3. Why not? Josh Hart from downtown. 55-19. Atlanta with the turnover. Bridges misses the 3. He'll get his own rebound and put it home. 57-19. It is almost a 40-point game. We're going to foul here. 12 turnover. Guys, Atlanta has 12 turnovers and only 7 field goals. 12 turnovers by Atlanta and only 7 field goals. We got a technical foul on the Hawks. A technical foul on the Hawks. Towns will make the free throw, and it's 58-19. Wow. Webby with the 2. The Hawks went up by Rocha hair transplants. Bet, bro. Let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you, man. Thank you for the 2, dude. My God. New York is 6 of 11 for downtown. That's over 50% shooting for New York. Jalen Johnson, bad pass. It's 13 turnovers. Dude, what is going on? This is wild. Bridges, the love for Robinson. It's 60-19. Timeout Atlanta. 7:11 to go in the second quarter. It's 60-19. Oh my God. It's a 41-point lead. What the actual hell is happening right now? This should be illegal, says Nat. Tommy, I can't stop laughing either. This is crazy. Rob Ross says this is not what to do in an elimination game. No, it's not. 50-19, dog. What is actually happening right now? Guys, hit that like button. We are witnessing something crazy. We are 60 likes away from 600 here in the first half. We got 2,200 people in the chat, despite it being a 41-point game. Take the opportunity, and we will be live for Denver, Minnesota right after this. Denver, Minnesota right after this. There will be no Ayo Dosunmu tonight. He is out. No Ayo Dosunmu. So we could be looking at another blowout as well tonight for Denver. Pod says, what did I just walk into? Dog, at one point it was a 39-4 run for New York. Atlanta has more turnovers, 13, than they have field goals, 7. More turnovers than they have field goals. 13 turnovers, 7 field goals for Atlanta. They're 7 for 21, 33%. Yikes. I can't believe this is a real score. I can't believe this is a real score right now. This is absolutely wild. This is a close game. No, you're right. Actually, you're right, Logan. This is anybody's ball game. This is anybody's ball game right now, man. Wow. You, my bro, got similar looking hair and body temp? That really interesting. Is this the actual score? Yes, this is not a glitch. I don't have the wrong score. This is the legit score. 60-19. New York with the lead. 60-19. New York. Yeah, I don't know why I thought I said Atlanta. 60-19. This isn't a glitch. This is the correct score, man. This is not a belt to ass. This is a massacre of epic proportions right now, man. A massacre of epic proportions. Just absolutely insane. Viewer discretion is advised. That's great, Eric. That is great. Atlanta Ball. They got Jalen Johnson, Dyson Daniels, Joku, Gay, and Vincent out there. Under 7 to play here in the first half. Kaminga faded up. No good. Josh Hart with the rebound. He's out there with Anunoby, Bridges, Brunson, and Robinson. Up court, Brunson will have it knocked out of bounds by Dyson Daniels. 6:48 to go in the second quarter. Yeah, this score is legit. This score is legit. That's legitness. It's a personal foul. It's a 9-0 run right now by New York. It's a 9-0 run by New York. And that's right. New York's in the bonus. So Jalen Brunson will have 2 free throws. He was fouled by Dyson Daniels. And Brunson makes the first. 61-19. When you play 2K on rookie mode, right, man? Right? Is this score real? Yes, it is, bro. Yes, it is, PJ. Yes, it is, man. Does that say 61-19? Actually, it's 62-19 as Jalen Brunson makes both free throws. Jalen Johnson up court. We're going to get a foul by New York on the floor. Foul here by the Knicks. It's Jalen Brunson called for the foul. Nathaniel, if Atlanta somehow came back to win this game, I don't know what I'm going to do, honestly. I will give 10 memberships, maybe more. Daniels for 3. Hey, look at that. Dyson Daniels for downtown. Yeah, they got 22 points. Brunson, top of the key, head off to OG Anunoby. OG for 3. Got it right back. OG Anunoby's got 21 points. 65-22 lead for the Atlanta Hawks, up 43. Here's the missed shot by Dyson Daniels. Jalen Johnson misses the tip. Mitchell Robinson with the rebound. Off the heart, over the Bridges. Picked up on the left elbow by Gabe Vincent. McHale down lane, fades it up and scores. 67-22. Gay into the corner for 3. No good. Brunson the law. Bridges the jam. 69-22 New York. Bro. Tries in another 2. Gonna be a lot of Julius Randle plays tonight. Yeah, no Ayo, no Edwards, no DiVincenzo. Gonna be tough tonight for Minnesota to win. Ben is in here with 2. Cat and CJ at 15. Dude, I can't say yes or no because this is an absolute blowout, man. Personal foul here, Mikal Bridges. I can't tell you, Ben. I don't know what's gonna happen in this game at this point, man. But thank you for the 2, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank y'all so much. Inbounds for Atlanta. 5:08 to go here in the first half. Johnson, the Kaminga, his 3's no good. Hart with the rebound. Up court pass is stolen away by Gabe Vincent. And off to Jalen Johnson. Off to Dyson Daniels. Back to Jalen Johnson. against Mitchell Robinson. Spins. Johnson downhill off the glass. No good. Josh Hart with the rebound. Hart. Anunoby up and one. 71-22. OG's got 23. It's a shooting foul, Mohamed K. And one coming up for OG. He can make it a 50-point game. It's still a lot of time left. Atlanta, we're making it. Bro, what is happening? It's a 50-point game. Whoa, 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 whoa! Town or Robinson getting in with Dyson Daniels. Oh, we got a kerfuffle. Mitchell Robinson is pissed. Mitchell Robinson going all over Dyson Daniels. They're into the crowd. Like, it's going right into the front row of the crowd. Mitchell Robinson is hot. He is being held back by numerous teammates, numerous staff members, security team. Mitchell Robinson is hot. Holy smokes. I knew there was going to be a rumble, says Queen. That was crazy. Mitchell Robinson was absolutely hot with Dyson Daniels right there. Now the refs are going to talk about it. Oh my God, what is happening? So Mitchell Robinson and Dyson Daniels got tangled up after the free throw by Hart. And then they just started talking. They started yelling. They got separated. And then Mitchell Robinson was hot. Robinson threw down one of his staff members. He went down to the ground, got up, was being held by Alexander Walker. Robinson didn't appreciate that, so he started going off the knock. They're going to take a look at this. They're going to call a loose ball foul on Mitchell Robinson. They're going to call a loose ball foul on Mitchell Robinson. And now they're going to take a look at this. We might get an ejection out of this. We might see Mitchell Robinson be tossed. No punches were thrown. No. It was more of just shoving and shouting. Dyson Daniels' elbow. Oh, I did not catch that, Goodman. I saw the elbow up high by Robinson. I did not see the elbow by Dyson Daniels. We'll see what happens here. Or if that's the case, maybe we'll see Daniels and Robinson get kicked out. We'll see. Holy shit. Oh my God. What's going to score? It's a 50-point game. This score is real. This score is real. Yeah, it's very real. Right now, we have a replay review after the free throw by Josh Hart. Mitchell Robinson elbowed Daniels up high, and then Daniels elbowed Robinson in the chest. They got into a lot of shoving and pushing, and it is a loose ball foul on Mitchell Robinson. And now we have a replay review. I would not be shocked if we get Daniels and Robinson to be ejected. We'll see, though. I would not be shocked if they go ahead and toss Daniels and Mitchell Robinson. You thought the score was a glitch? It is not a glitch, Ultimate Cue Ball. No. Leo says, how about just eject the entire Knicks team on the floor? Cat can easily maintain the lead. Holy crap, man. OG has outscored the Bucks, the Hawks. Yes, he has. OG has 23. Atlanta has 22. Dan, you think it's going to be... Okay, here we go. Yep, there we go. Double technicals. Double technicals on Daniels and Robinson. They are out of here. So Dyson Daniels, Mitchell Robinson are both ejected from the ball game. Na 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 na. No, 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 no. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. So double technicals to Mitchell Robinson, Tyson Daniels, and both of them have been ejected from tonight's contest. Figure that would happen. Wow, crazy, man. I still have not seen the elbow by Daniels, Goodman. I don't know if you could tag us. All those replays, I'm still not seeing the elbow. Weak ejections, I disagree, Eric. I think that's right for both of them to be ejected like that. All right, out of the out of all that, it was a loose ball foul on Robinson. Here's CJ McCollum pulling up for two, no good. Offensive board of Congress back to McCollum for three is good. 72-25 the lead for New York. 4:18 to go here in the first half. JJ McCollum, his second field goal only. He's got 5. And now we're getting a foul here. Yeah, now the refs got to get control of this game. Now the refs got to get control of this game. It's a personal foul on Alexander Walker. Brunson's heading to the line for free throws. All right, thank you, Goodman. Appreciate that, bro. All right, CJ huge 3 cuts at the 47. That's tough, Rodell. That's tough, man. Brunson up good. 73-25. Oh my God. The largest margin of victory in NBA playoff history is 58 points, says Daniel. All right, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think they're going to break that. I think they'll win by 30 plus, but I don't think they'll break that. Brunson makes both free throws. He's up to 19 points. McCollum, Okongwu out to Kispert. Kispert back to Okongwu, deflected by Towns, stolen away. Into the hands of Brunson. To Hart, to Towns, back to Hart. And Hart will settle down the offense. 14 turnovers now for Atlanta. Brunson off the Bridges, 10 to shoot inside for Towns, and he is fouled. Fouled by CJ McCollum. Karl-Anthony Towns to the line for 2. These playoffs are absolutely insane. Yes, they are, that guy. Yes, they are. Guys, if you're enjoying this, even despite the score, hit that like button. Yo, we hit 600 likes. Thank y'all so much. Keep smacking that like button. We will be live for every New York game in the second round as they will take on the winner of Boston and Philadelphia. Towns will make the first free throw, so hit that like button. And of course, hit that sub button as well. Thank y'all for joining tonight. We do appreciate it. We are now on the road to 337,000 subscribers. Oh my God, man. 75-25. Towns, second free throw is good. 51-point lead for New York. 3:43 to go here in the first half. I feel bad who picked Atlanta. I feel bad who spent money to come to this game if you're an Atlanta Hawk fan. Kispert, the handoff for Johnson, up and under, missed it. McCollum the rebound, and McCollum with the putback. 76-27 now. McCollum with 7 points and a rebound. Could Carl get another assist? Yeah, definitely could. Bridges, Anunoby, Brunson, 3, missed it. 5 for the rebound in the hands of Cat, and Cat is fouled. 3:08 to go here in the first half. And Towns on the line for 2, shooting foul on Jalen Johnson. Did that Boston game tip off yet? Or it did? All right, just tipped off. Okay. It just tipped off. Boston's better than New York? Yeah, I would agree. If it is New York, Boston, I would take Boston at about, I'll give New York a couple games. I'll definitely give New York a couple games. Towns, first run up and good, 50-point game again. 50-point game again. What happened to McCollum? Dude, he's been awful, man. He's been absolutely awful. %69 shooting for New York. Are you serious? Towns will make both free throws. 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Here's Jalen Johnson down the lane in the foul. Foul on Towns. Jalen Johnson up and good. 2:59 to go here in the first half. Timeout, New York. They are up by 49, 78-29. All right, guys. We've had a crazy game so far. You guys want to go do a raid? Y'all want to go do a raid here before halftime? Let's go do a raid. We got 2,500 people in the chat. We are going to go raid Josh. He is currently live for the Fever and Wings game. So what I want you guys to do is click this link I'm about to put in the chat, and let's do a TSF raid. A TSF raid to Josh. Hit that like button. Guys, he's 20 likes away for 500. Hit this link. Let's go over there. Show him support. Hit that like button. Let's get into 500 likes. So let's go raid Josh, yo. TSF raid over to Josh. Let's get him up to 500 likes during this New York timeout. During this New York timeout, let's go raid Josh. TSF raid. Let's get into 500 likes. He's 20 away. He's 20 away. There you go. I see you guys in the chat. I see y'all rating Josh. Let's go. There you guys go. I see y'all. Hit that like button. Guys, he's 10 likes away for 500. 10 likes away for 500. Keep it in that like button. Go show him some love over there for that Indiana and Dallas game. Want a timeout right now by New York. 10 likes away for 500 for Josh. Keep doing a TSF raid to him. Let's go. He hit 500 likes. That's what I'm talking about. Keep hitting that like button on that stream. Let's go. Oh, hell yeah, man. We got him up over 500 likes. Thank y'all for going over there, hitting that like button, saying hi to Josh, hitting that TSF raid. Let's go. Oh, my goodness, man. Hey, go Niners, Rosie. Hell yeah, go Niners. Rest in peace to the people who paid courtside, that are Hawks fans. For real, man. For real, for real. Bro, let's go. You guys got just the 520 likes. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you all so much for hitting that like button on Josh's stream. You guys want to hang out there? You're more than welcome to. He won't join us for the second half of this game and the full game between Minnesota and Denver. All right, coming out of this timeout, it is a 78-29 ball game. 78-29 ball game. Guys, keep going over there and hit that like button on Josh's stream. He's now over 520 likes. That's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. I want to see 100 points in the first half. I don't think that's going to happen. Under 3 to play. Yeah, if Daniels got ejected, I would think they would get rid of him. Yeah. Free throws up and good, 78-30. All right, here is New York up court. And OG Anunoby scores again. 80-30. 80-30. Jalen Johnson pulls up for two. 80-32. 80-32 lead for New York. 2:20 to go here in the first half. Bridges, pass to Towns, deflected, stolen away by Jalen Johnson. A steal. Johnson, three, no good. McCollum with the rebound. McCollum up and McCollum is fouled. CJ McCollum is fouled. 2:08 to go here in the first half. Yo, JK the 5, why did I just tune into? Why does it look like the Knicks are playing 2K in easy mode? Because, man, Atlanta is donezo. Their season is done. They have packed it up, man. McCollum, first one up and good. All right, free throws are good for CJ McCollum. 80-34. Here's Towns down the lane, drawing a shooting foul. Drawing a shooting foul. 1:55 to go here in the first half. And Towns to the line for two. Give me Hawks in 7, man. And now a technical on Jalen Johnson. A technical foul on Jalen Johnson. First one up and good as Karl-Anthony Towns makes a technical. Dude, Jesus. Robinson is ejected? Yes. Robinson and Dyson Daniels are ejected. Towns, first one up and good. 82-34. Dude, I just tuned in. What the hell's going on? Wilds, you guys are freaking crazy right now, man. You guys are killing there, brother. This is absolutely insane, man. All right, Towns, second free throw up and good. 83-34. Here's CJ. Oh, CJ for three. It's no good. 1:35 to go here in the first half. Here's Towns out to Anunoby on the left elbow. Bounce pass to Josh Hart. Hart for threes, no good. Rebounded by Jalen Johnson. Johnson will have it top of the key and a hand off to Alexander Walker. For three, no good. And OG with the rebound. 1:10 to go here in the second quarter. Brunson will drive and attack Alexander Walker. Bounce it out and around. OG to Hart. Hart to Jalen Brunson. Brunson, top of the key against Corey Kispert. Brunson will kick it out to Anunoby. Step aside, three. No good. And the rebound will go out of bounds. Last touch by Josh Hart, actually. Oh, Jalen Brunson. Whoa. Brunson crashed into a fan. Try to pick the fan up. Oh, the fan is hurt. The fan is holding his knee. Whoa. The fan is holding his knee on the ground. Okongwu kicks it to McCollum. The kiss spread out to Alexander Walker. Pull up for two. That's no good. Long rebound out to Jalen Johnson, putting it up and drawing a foul. 29 seconds to go here in the first half. 83-34 New York. That's Little Boozy? Wait, really? Oh, I did not know that. Johnson, first free throw up and good. 35-83. What? Okay. Guys, we hit 730 likes. We still got 2,400 in the building despite this score. Thank you guys and gals so much for joining. We really do appreciate it. Excuse me. Free throw up and good here for Jalen Johnson. He'll give it off here to Jalen Brunson. Picked up on the kill, Alexander Walker. Johnson. Now it's switched to Brunson. Brunson against Alexander Walker. Crosses over. 6 to shoot. Step back 3. No good. Corey Kispert the rebound. 2-1. Kispert half court. No good. And that does it. 83-36. This is the largest halftime lead in NBA history. This is the largest lead in NBA history at halftime. It is a 47-point lead for New York here at half. Wow. Oh my God. New York outscored Atlanta 40-15 in the first quarter and 43-21 here in the second quarter. Wow, man. Absolutely wow. All right, we're about to go over the halftime box score. Let's check out how we got to this 47-point game. And as we go over the halftime box score, if you guys haven't already, hit that like button. We are 50 likes away. 50 likes away from 800 here at halftime. Wow. All right, let's do it. Oops. There we go. New York shot 65% from the field and 44% for downtown. They made 20 of 22 free throws. Meanwhile, Atlanta, 31% from the floor, 22% for downtown, and they're 8 of 10 for the free throw line. Turnovers, 14 for Atlanta, 5 for New York. And the rebounds, 24 rebounds for New York, 15 rebounds for Atlanta. So as expected, New York dominating pretty much everything. All right, let's go look at the individual box score, shall we? OG Anunoby, 26 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 10 to 12 shooting, and 4 assists from downtown. Towns, he is yet to make a field goal, but he's 10 for 10 from the free throw line. He also has 5 rebounds and 4 assists. Josh Hart's got 7 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Mikal Bridges has 16, 3 and 3. And Jalen Brunson, 13 points, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. So the only one not in double digits in the starting lineup was Josh Hart. Meanwhile, off the bench, Mitchell Robinson was 6, but he got ejected. He got into it with Dyson Daniels, and he got ejected. Jordan Clarkson with 2 points, and Miles McBride with 3 points off the bench. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, Okongwu with 2 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Jalen Johnson with 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. CJ McCollum's got 9 points. Nickeil Alexander's got 6 points and 5 turnovers. Dyson Daniels, 3 points. He's got 2 turnovers. Off the bench, Jonathan Kuminga with 3 points and Muhammad Gay with 2. Look, even Buddy Hield got minutes. Kispert, Gabe Vincent, nothing for the Atlanta Hawks. Nothing. And now your advanced team stats. Offensive rebounds, 6 for Atlanta, 5 for New York. Look at those assists. 21 assists for New York, 7 for Atlanta. Total turnovers, as I said, 14 for the Hawks, 5 for the Knicks. New York has scored 20 points off those 14 turnovers. 6 points scored off the 5 turnovers for New York by Atlanta. Points in the paint, 36-12 in favor of the Knicks. God. And fast break points, 18-3 in favor of the New York Knicks. Just pure domination by New York as we go to the halftime break. 83-36, a 47-point lead for New York, the largest lead at halftime in NBA postseason history. That's right. It is the largest lead at halftime in NBA postseason history. And that's your halftime recap. All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom, guys. I'll be right back. When I come back, let's get to 800 likes. We are 30 likes away from 800. All right, be right back. Whoops. The spread, the tonight's spread was only 2.5 in favor of New York. All right, I'm back. Did New York score any more points? Did New York score any more points here at halftime? Wow. The largest lead at halftime in NBA history. 47 freaking points right now, man. I wonder how much it is to take the Hawks to win this game. Put $1 down on it, Razier. Put $1 down on it. Is this score for real? Oh, this score is for real, for real. This score is for real. It is the largest lead at halftime in an NBA game in NBA history. No, this score is real. This is absolutely real. You can't. They only have a spread of 43.5. Oh my God. Honestly, I'd probably take that. You know, in garbage time, I can see Atlanta losing this game by like 30 points, 28 points. I just put my kids' entire college fund on the Hawks to win. Oh my God. Guys, yo, we just hit 800 likes. That's incredible. Thank you so much for 800 likes, man. Let's go. You don't think the Hawks get under 40, Goodman? I don't think they're getting under 40 until garbage time. Until garbage time. Then I think they do. But we'll see. Maybe you're right. Maybe this stays like a 43 to 45 point win. Celtics are up by 3 after 1. Oh, I bet. Celtics up by 3 after 1, huh? Okay. Not bad, not bad. That scuffle was the most fight the Hawks have shown all game. Oh, that's tough. Crazy dog. That's tough, man. Yeah, but you're not wrong, dude. You're not freaking wrong, though, man. That was crazy. All right, Hawks do have 4 timeouts left. That's what I thought. Okay. Oh yeah, good man. Let me go look at that clip. Let me go look at that clip. Ooh, Daniels did elbow him and did elbow Robinson in the chest. Oh, no wonder why Robinson was so hot. No wonder why Robinson was so hot. I mean, he elbowed him right back in the face. No, this is the real score. This is the real score, Aaron Myers. It's 83 to 36. This is the real score. Ah, this is the real score, man. I just got in and checked in. What is up with this game? Prison Mike, just pure domination. Just absolutely pure domination, man. At one point in the first half, New York went on a 34 to 3 run. New York at one point went on a 34 to 3 run. That spanning from the end of the first quarter into the second quarter, man. Hawks look deflated. Yeah, I mean, they're down 47 points. They're down 47 points. We are just going by the second number, and the Hawks are up. Yeah, the Hawks are up 6 to 3. What the hell? The Hawks are up 6 to 3. How did they let that happen? Hawks couldn't hit a shot. Hawks kept turning over the ball. Hawks had 14 turnovers in that first half. Hawks had 14 turnovers. The Hawks still have more turnovers than field goals made. They have 14 turnovers and 12 field goals made. OG up in that too. OG had like, what, 14 points in the first quarter? What's up, Casey? Yes, this score is real, man. This score is real, bro. Absolutely. Whoa, Notre Dame fan. I mean, you guys are going to win this game, but to go to the finals, that's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. But you guys are looking incredible right now, man. Absolutely incredible. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. So, from the 8-minute mark in the first quarter till the 4.5-minute mark in the second quarter, New York went on a 63-11 run. Oh my God. From the 8-minute mark of the first quarter to the 4.5-minute mark of the second quarter, New York went on a 43-11 run. How about that? A 43-11 run. That's crazy. Johnny Josh is currently live doing the Fever and Wings game. Josh is live doing the Fever and Wings game. There's a link to that stream. Want to go hang out there? He'll join for the second half of this game. Probably around late third, early fourth. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready to go for the third quarter. A 47-point lead for New York. It will be Atlanta ball now on the right side of the courts. 11:45 to go here in the third quarter. Here's Zachariah for two, no good. Into the hands of Bridges, off to Brunson. Brunson up, Brunson good. 85-36. To start the second half, it's a Kongru, Johnson, McCollum, Alexander Walker, and Zachariah. Up court, here's a three. Goodbye, New York. It's a 52-point lead. Mikal Bridges from downtown. 52-point lead. Bridges off the missed shot by McCollum. Pulls up and scores. It's a 54-point game. 90-36. McCollum down the lane. That's no good again. Jalen Brunson off the Bridges. 4-3. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. It is a 57-point game. 57-point game. Zachariah up. Zachariah good. The former first-round pick. 93-38. 93-38. Brunson will hand it off to Towns. Towns here gets a Kongru. Inside Anunoby. Anunoby up. Anunoby good. 95-38. Oh my God. Alexander Walker to the corner for three. That one is up. That one is no good. Offensive rebound by Atlanta. That one is up. That one's no good by Zachariah. Rebounded by Jalen Brunson. And to the front court for OG Anunoby. 9:38 to go here in the third quarter. Towns to Anunoby. 3 seconds to shoot. OG goes up. OG draws a shooting foul. 9:29 to go in the third quarter. And Anunoby can make this 97-38. He can make this a 59-point game. A 59-point game. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Anunoby makes the first. 96-38. We're witnessing a homicide. We are witnessing witnessing an absolute massacre of epic proportions tonight. Guys, hey, thank y'all for over 800 likes. We're 70 away from 900 as OG misses the second one. 96-38 New York. Johnson, the Zach to McCollum, missing the three. Towns with the rebound. Towns will have it up court against a Kongru. Hand it off to Josh Hart. Three. Got it! It's a 61-point game. Oh my God. It's a 61-point game. I call him the other way. That one's up and good. 99-40. A 59-point game. Brunson bounces it to Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns on the floor, passes to OG, and there's a foul on Atlanta. There's a foul on Atlanta. There'll be an inbounds coming up. Zachariah with the foul. Inbounds here for New York. Towns will give it off to Bridges. Up to Josh Hart. Screen. Hart down the lane. Kick out. Brunson. Missing the three. Towns missed the put back, but the third chance is good. And New York up 101-40. Back up 61 as Jalen Johnson will hit a three. 101-43. The biggest blowout in NBA postseason history is a 58-point win. It's a 58-point win. It's the biggest blowout in NBA playoff history. Towns off to Brunson. Here attack Alexander Walker. Here will go up off the glass. Good for Jalen Brunson. 103 to 43. We got a whistle here. All right, ball must have got away. 60-point game. 60-point game. Atlanta's coming back. Gonna take the money line right now. Okay. Absolutely bad. 50 likes away for 900. Alexander Walker down the lane. That one's up and good. Give the assist to Kongwu. Brunson gives it off here to Towns. Off to Jalen Brunson. Spins. Fades. Misses. Jalen Johnson with the rebound. Johnson in the front court. Trailing 103-45. Off to a Kongwu to Johnson for three. Got it. Jalen Johnson from downtown. 103-48. Under 7 to play here in the third quarter. There you go. Oh my God, Giants. Towns. Hart. Three. No. Rebounded by Jalen Johnson. Do we have a run? Do we have a run here by Atlanta? Zachariah for two is up and good. And we do have a run. It's a 53-point game. 6:34 to go here in the third quarter. Timeout, New York. Timeout, New York. They're up 103-48. Just only down by, what, 55 points? Down by what? Yeah, 55 points. They better be calling a timeout to sub. Yeah, we'll see when they start subbing everybody out. I'm honestly shocked the starter started the second half. I'm honestly shocked the starter started the second half. Am I not put? Am I not like? Oh, what the hell? Who's not playing for the Hawks? Everybody was available tonight. Everybody was available tonight. Whoever bet the over in Atlanta's Yeah, man. Whoever paid all this money to go to this game and you're a Hawks fan, man. I feel bad. At least you're seeing one of the biggest blowouts in NBA postseason history. Yeah, it's from your own team getting blown out, but still, at least you're seeing NBA history. They're gonna go cry in the car. At this point, you're kind of just like sitting there in shock, like what just happened? What's up, Jed Lockett? What's going on with this game? Atlanta decided not to show up. Atlanta decided just not to show up today, man. Atlanta decided just not to show up. 103 to 48. They still have, let me see, actually. They finally have more field goals and turnovers. They finally have more field goals and turnovers. 18 field goals, 14 turnovers. For the longest time in this game, Atlanta had more turnovers than they did field goals. But now they finally have more field goals and turnovers. If OG keeps playing like this, they could win the East. Absolutely, man. To get OG Anunoby to play like this, obviously you already know what you're getting from Jalen Brunson. You already know what you're getting from Josh Hart and Karl-Anthony Towns. You already know. If OG can play like this, New York can make a run, man. They really could. Now we'll see if he can continue this. He had a really good series. We'll see if he can continue it against either Philly or Boston. Right now, Philly is up by 3 on Boston with 6:37 to go in the first half. Are you serious right now? Guys, we are 30 likes away from 900. 30 likes away from 900. Let's get to 1,000. We know it's a blowout, but we still appreciate you guys hanging out. Let's get to 1,000 likes, shall we? Let's get to 1,000 likes. Inbounds here for New York. Most of the starters for both teams are still out there. Still the starting 5 out there for New York. Towns gets a screen by Brunson. 6:15 to go in the third. Carl off to OG Anunoby. Turnaround Jay is short. Zachariah with the rebound. Off to McCollum out there with a Congrue. Johnson, Alexander Walker, and Zachariah, the former first-round pick. Jalen Johnson, the right elbow, fades it up over Anunoby and scores it. 103 to 52 now the lead for New York. 5:45 to go here in the third quarter. Towns, top of the key. Bad pass stolen away by Alexander Walker. Into the hands of Jalen Johnson. Johnson, the lob, is taken away by Towns. He'll zip a pass up court for Jalen Brunson. Kick it out to the left corner for OG Anunoby. And Anunoby is fouled. Fouled on the, let me say, a shooting foul on CJ McCollum. Let's see. Thought that was on the floor. We're going to get Kuminga in for Alexander Walker. Vincent in for Zachariah. Jordan Clarkson in for OG. It was on the floor. It was a foul on the floor. Bridges will check out. Miles McBride will check in. We'll see if those two come back into this game. We'll see if that might be it for OG and Mikal Bridges. Tommy are the two. They single-handedly ruined Atlanta sports with this. That's tough, Tommy. That's absolutely tough. Brunson, the inbounds off to Towns. Out there with McBride, Hart, and Clarkson. Towns out. McBride, 3 misses. And a rebound here by Buddy Hield. Hield up to Kaminga. They're out there with the Congrou, Johnson, and Vincent. Buddy for two. Hey, Buddy Hield. His first field goal of the series. First field goal of the series. Brunson. Bounce past the Towns. The lob for Hart. Off the glass. Good for Josh Hart. 105-54. It was an 11-0 run at one point for Atlanta. Johnson out to Buddy. Buddy misses with Sean, and Towns with the rebound. Towns up. Clarkson in the basket. 107-54. Back up to a 53-point game. Johnson, bad pass. An Atlanta turnover out of bounds as he was looking for a Congrou. Buddy scored last game? Okay, his second field goal. My bad. So Buddy did score last game. That's right, because the last game I had left to do the Portland game. That's right. Clarkson up. Clarkson good. Jordan Clarkson for two. 109-54. 109-54 lead for New York. Buddy for three. Hey, Buddy buckets. Buddy buckets from downtown. 109-57. Now the lead here for the Knicks. Pass up court for Towns to Josh Hart. Layup is good. 111-57. 3:36 to go here in the third quarter. Congrou will have it top of the key. They're headed here to the right corner for Gabe Vincent. Vincent will go down the lane, kick it out to Kaminga. Kaminga for three. That's no good. And Miles McBride with the rebound. McBride will go to the front court. He will spin against Buddy Hield. McBride recross, step back three. That's no good. And Jalen Johnson with the rebound. Yep, Casey, I got the game going on down here, bro. I saw that. They tied the game. Congrou, the Johnson up. No good. Josh Hart with the rebound. He'll give it off here to Jalen Brunson. 2:50 to go in the third quarter. Off to Karl-Anthony Towns. Hand off to Clarkson. Clarkson will attack Gabe Vincent. That's a shooting foul on Gabe Vincent. 2:45 to go here in the third quarter. Timeout on the floor by Atlanta. It is 111-57. 111-57. The lead for New York with 2:45 to go here in the third quarter. Timeout timeout Atlanta. 111-57. New York still shooting 65%, while Atlanta is at 36%. Boston's in trouble. Brown and Cato have 3 fouls. Oh, Boston is choking. What are you doing? My goodness. All right, guys, let's go do another raid. Let's go raid Josh once again. Here's the deal. He is at 624 likes. Let's get him as close as possible to 700. I'm going to drop a link in the chat. I want y'all to go do a TSF raid to Josh. Hit that like button. He's currently doing the Fever game. He'll join here as soon as that game is over with. So let's go raid Josh once again. Here's a TSF raid. TSF raid to Josh once again here in this third quarter. Let's get him up to 700 likes. Ooh. Another TSF raid to Josh. Let's go, y'all. Go rate him up. Go like him up. Another TSF raid to Josh. Let's go. Go rate him up. Let's see. He's now at 630 likes. There we go. Guys, keep clicking that link. Show some love for Josh. Hit that like button on that stream. He's over 630 likes. There we go. There's that TSF raid. He's doing the rest of that Fever and Wings game. Go rate him up. Go hit that like button. Last time we got him up over 500 likes. Now he's up over 630 likes. While we're here in the commercial break of a blowout game. Whoops, that's the wrong stream. There we go. There we go, up to 640 likes. I see y'all rating in the chat. I see y'all rating. Keep rating over there. Appreciate you guys going over there. Let's go. Damn, looks like the Fever might lose. Hey, he's almost at 650. That's what's up, guys. Appreciate y'all. In total, we got him over a total of 100 likes. We got him in total over 100 likes with the 2 raids. I hope you guys get a contract of this being. Hey, that's too kind to say, Jay. We appreciate that, man. What's up, Ren from the Philippines? Salamat. Salamat. Let's go. You got him the 650 likes. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we're coming out of this timeout here by Atlanta. It's 111 to 57. And now everybody's coming out of this game. Alvarado's in. Shaman's in. Hawk 30 is in for the New York Knicks. There will be Jordan Clarkson at the line for 2. He was fouled on the it was a shooting foul in Atlanta before that timeout. Clarkson will miss the first free throw. Missed the first one. Hell yeah, we got Josh over 650 likes. That's what we're talking about. Thank you guys and gals so much for going over there and showing Josh some love. Not once, but twice here today. Clarkson makes it 112 to 57. 2:40 to go here in the third quarter. Vincent, handoff here to Alexander Walker. And a foul on the floor here by Miles McBride. Foul by McBride, 2:34 to go in the third. Guys, we are 30 likes away from 1,000. 30 likes away from 1,000. Let's get to 1,000 likes. Even in a blowout, you guys still support the channel. Excuse me. And we really do appreciate that, y'all. We really do. Kaminga hands it off here to Gabe Vincent. He'll give it over to Nikhil Alexander Walker. Walker across. Step back for 2 is no good. Rebound fought for in the hands of Jonathan Kaminga. Pin with the 2. Are they putting starters back in? No. Starters will not come back in. Alexander Walker down the lane and 1. It's a goaltend. Count the bucket for Alexander Walker and Miles McBride with the shooting foul. Miles McBride with the shooting foul. It's a aerial Hawk Paterni goaltend. So count the bucket and 1. Alexander Walker to the line. Kaminga's a bust. Unfortunately, he is, man. Unfortunately, he is. Just too much inconsistency, whether it was a Golden State or now with Atlanta, man. 2:11 to go here in the third quarter. Jordan Clarkson up court with Alvarado, Ariel, Clarkson, and Landry Shamet. Ariel, Hawk kicks it out. Clarkson, Shamet, 3, no. And a rebound here by Mohamed Gay, who's out there with Walker, Kaminga, Hield, and Gabe Vincent. Hawks have scored an impressive 60 points. Oh, yeah, they have, Doug. Very impressive 60 points. Here's a steal by Mitchell Robinson. Robinson with the steal into the hands of Jordan Clarkson. We'll have it on the right elbow, picked up by Mohamed Gay. Inside for Ariel, and he's fouled on the floor. Let's see. Hawkporty. Okay. So Hawkporty to the line for 2. First one up, no good. Remains 112 to 60. 112 to 60. It is a 52-point lead here for New York. Kim says, I just got in. What am I seeing? A massacre of epic proportions, man. An absolute massacre of epic proportions. Second free throw's up and good. 113 to 60. The lead now here for the New York Knicks. Here is Alexander Walker. A handoff to Gain. He's fouled. Hawk Purdy will be foul. Will draw the foul, or he will commit the foul. Excuse me. 1:10 to go here in the third quarter. What's better, a blowout like this or an upset? An upset. Definitely an upset. Okay, the lob. Kuminga, the jam. 113 to 62. Jonathan Kuminga now with only 3 points. He's 1 for 6. He's 1 for 6. Alvarado will have it for the Knicks as he bounces it here to the left elbow. Purdy will give it off to the corner for Alvarado. Jose will attack Vincent. He'll step back. 3. Got it. Jose. Jose Alvarado for downtown. 116 to 62. Here's Jonathan Kuminga making a pull-up too. 116 to 64. 19 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Alvarado, screen. Jose against Gay. Top of the key, step back 3, misses this time. We're going to get a loose ball foul here on Gabe Vincent with 5.4 to go in the third quarter. Eric Peralta, the 2. Rocha, who do you have winning the chip this year? I have Thunder over Celtics. I have Thunder over Celtics to win the championship. Right now, the Celtics down by 9 with 1 minute to go in the second quarter as Philly looks to force a game 7. First free throw, no good. But right now, Boston is not looking good, struggling to beat the Philadelphia 76ers. That's what's up, Cornelius. You had a cousin who played for the New York Knicks? That's dope, bro. What happened, Soroku? Atlanta decided to stay home, bro. Atlanta decided to stay home. 117 to 64. 2 seconds to go. Vincent, the finger roll. No good, and that does it for the third. That does it for the third. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hold up them 4s. Put those 4s in the chat. We go to what we call the clutch quarter. It's not how you start. It's how you finish. And well, we have a 53-point lead for New York. They're on their way to the second round, guys. Hold up the 4, smack that like button. Thank you guys and gals so much for tuning in. We just hit 1,000 likes. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Thank you guys and gals for 1,000 likes. And hey, as we go to the clutch corner, don't be afraid to hit that sub button, y'all. We are live every night of the NBA postseason. First round, second round with double headers, triple headers. So we are live every night in the NBA postseason. So hit that sub button. New York, we'll be covering every single game in the second round for your New York Knicks. So hang out, whether it's against Philly or Boston, we'll be live. So thank you guys so much. Hit that subscribe button, baby. Ben isn't here to choose his cat and CJ are out for the rest. Yes, we're not going to see a single starter the rest of the game. We are not going to see a single starter the rest of the game. It's a 53-point game. It's a 53-point game. We are not going to see a starter for the rest of the night. Ben, thank you for the 2, bro. Oh, okay. I see what happened. Template. Sorry, guys. I got to fix something real quick. Image. All right, there we go. But why not let the starter score? Because you don't want to risk them being injured. You don't want to risk them being injured. That's why. You do not want to risk them being injured. So that's why you do not have the starters in a game like this. Celtics are cooked, man. They are down 9 points at halftime. How could you say the Hawks decided to stay home when they are home? Well, they never left their houses, I guess, Nina. They never left their house. How did the Hawks score 64 already? I don't know. They put the ball in the basket. They put the ball in the basket. Guys, we are already 70 likes away from 1.1K. Thank you so much as we go to this clutch quarter. Bishop, I don't check out the I don't really watch the Kentucky Derby, to be honest. Plus, we'll be streaming on Saturday, most likely. So, yeah. All right, here we go for the clutch quarter. It's Jeremy Sohan out there. Tyler Kolick's out there. Diarra, Shammy. Wow. Here's Shammy for 2, up and good, 119 to 64. Oh, my God. Oh, Giants just lost. It's just fun. Jalen Johnson down the lane. He'll draw a shooting foul. Jalen Johnson will draw a shooting foul. 11:26 to go here in the fourth quarter. Yep, Casey, we suck, bro. We suck. Giants suck. Oh, well. Didn't have any expectations for them anyways, man. First free throw is good. Why is Jalen Johnson in the game? Why is Jalen Johnson in the game right now? That makes 0 sense, as Jalen Johnson would make both free throws. Missed shot here by New York. Why is Jalen Johnson in the game? Why? Why is Jalen Johnson in the game? Why is CJ McCollum out there? As McCollum will miss a shot, taken by a car. Why are the starters out there? Like, I know this is the final game of their season, but what if somebody gets a major injury during this and is out for all next year? Why not? I get it. I understand it. I get it. It's their final game of the season, but somebody could get hurt. Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome on in. Hit that like button. Coming in for Josh's stream. We appreciate y'all hanging out over there. Let's go. 10:25 to go. We're going to get a shooting foul in New York. That's going to send Nickeil Alexander-Walker to the line for 2. So desperate. You're down 51 points, man. You're down 51 points. First free throw is missed by Alexander Walker. Interesting. Walker, second one. He missed both. He robbed us at 69. He robbed us at 69 points. Come on, Alexander Walker. Here's Tyler Kolick. We're going to get an offensive foul. Offensive foul on New York. 10:18 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's 121 to 68 to lead for New York. Oh. All right, Jalen Johnson, top of the key. Hands it off to Okongwu. Okongwu will put it up. Okongwu will miss it. Diawara with the rebound. Kicks it out to Tyler Kolek, finds it inside, and the slam is good by Jeremy Sohan. I'm so used to seeing Sohan with his colored hair. All right, guys, let's get Josh back up in here, shall we? Let's get Josh back up in here as New York draws a foul. All right, where is it? 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 Let's get Josh back on the call. Let's go. Hello, 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 hello.
All right.
What a massacre tonight by New York, man.
What's the score?
It is.
I mean, tell me. I have no idea what's going on.
It's 123 to 70 now.
It's what?
123 to 70 New York.
What's the quarter? What's the time? What's going on? What's
Oh.
going on?
We're here in the fourth quarter, 9:35 to go in the fourth.
In the fourth quarter, it's over then.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yes. Tyler Kolek down the lane for two for the New York Knicks. 125 to 70.
That's crazy. Okay, I got to get everything switched over. We're also live for the Nuggets and Timberwolves. I got to get everything switched over. Just ended the stream for the Fever. Now I got to get to the Nuggets game.
Here's a foul, guys, by Tyler Kolek. That's going to send Atlanta to the line for two. 9:13 to go here in the fourth quarter. All right, there we go. All right, there's Josh, ladies and gentlemen. There he is. First free throw by Jonathan Kuminga, up and good. 125 to 71. 125-71 lead for New York. 9:13 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Nuggets are the third seed, right?
No. Yeah.
Nuggets are the what?
Yeah, they're the third seed. Minnesota's the sixth
They're
seed.
the third seed. Minnesota's the sixth seed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
I put that up. Second free throw by Kuminga, up and good. 125 to 72. I still can't believe this score. Tyler Kolek will have the handoff. Top of the key, handed it off to Diawara. Hands it to Ariel, back to Kolek. Kick out, Landry Shamet. 8:57 to go. Kick out, Diawara for three. That's no good. And a rebound by Keaton Wallace to Corey Kispert for three. And that one's up and good. 128 to 72. 8:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Jeremy Sohan down the lane, up and good. 130 to 75. Now the lead for New York. Boom. And a steal. A steal by Jeremy Sohan. Head out to Diawara. Kick out to Shamet for three, and that one is good. 133 to 75.
What channel is this game on?
ESPN. ESPN.
Both games on ESPN?
Yeah. Yep. Both games. Kispert. Top of the key. He'll drive. Kick it off to Zachariah. He'll fade it up, and he will score. 130 to 77, the lead now for New York. 7:53 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Io's out tonight.
Yeah, Ayo Dosunmu is out with a calf injury. That sucks, man. Diawara out to Tyler Kolek in an offensive 3-second violation here on New York. That's a turnover. 7:42 to go in the fourth. It's 130 to 77. And finally, some of these starters are checking out once again for Atlanta. 7:42 to go. Hey, we're 50 likes away here. 50 likes away from 1.1K in this New York stream. Appreciate you guys. Jonathan Kuminga were inbounds. 7:42 to go here in the fourth quarter. He'll give it off to Keaton Wallace. Yeah, Keaton Wallace. He'll hand it off here to Corey Kispert. Back to Wallace. Picked up by Landry Shamet. 9 to shoot here in the fourth quarter. Step back for Wallace. That one's up, no good. And a rebound by D.O. Wawa.
Let's get synced up here. 7, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19,
Yeah.
18, 17. The New York Knicks have the basketball, and here they come with Sohan. We got Diarra, Shamit, Kolick, and who's this? Daddy? Who's that? Pull up 3 from the left corner. It's Pacome. Who?
Who? 133 to 77. Under 7 minutes to play here in the clutch quarter. I call it a clutch quarter. It still is. As Corey Kisper's fouled by Landry Shaman on the floor.
It ain't no clutch quarter. This shit's over. What are you talking about?
6:40 to go in the fourth. 133-77. They're going to call a foul on Shaman. And Atlanta's going to call a timeout. Atlanta will call a timeout with 6:40 to go here in regulation. It's who? Yeah, exactly. Who?
Who? Okay, what? I'm still setting up over here.
What's up, everybody, here in the Minnesota Denver stream? We're 30 likes away from 100, over 200 in the building. Guys, no Ayo Dosunmu tonight, out with a calf injury.
God, that sucks, man. That sucks.
If Minnesota had any chance of winning without Edwards, that goes down significantly. All you got is Randall and McDaniels to rely on. Can you trust Gobert? Can you trust Reed to be consistent? No, you can't.
Hey, Alexandria, how you doing? Welcome on into the stream. Welcome on in. So, just nothing but blowouts tonight, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking this Nuggets game is going to be a blowout, too.
No Ayo, no Edwards, DiVincenzo. Yeah, it very well could be a blowout, unfortunately. Hopefully, people like Gobert and Reed can wake up in this series. Nas has been such an inconsistent scorer. He's only been able to be a rebound an entire series, man.
Oh, I hate you so much, ESPN. How I hate you so much.
Oof. And then meanwhile, right now, Boston is down 9 at halftime. Is Philly really about to force a game 7? Oh. I mean,
All right. Tonight's stream for the Minnesota Timberwolves and Denver Nuggets for game number 6 is presented by PrizePicks. Download the PrizePicks app or sign up on desktop. When you sign up, use that promo code HMA. 3 simple letters, HMA. Affiliate link is in the description too. If you guys want a quick link, there you go. The promotion they got going on after you use that HMA promotional code, it's play $5, give $50 instantly in lineups. And here's today's lineup of the night. It's a 3-legger, as usual. And we're taking Naz Reid for more than 4.5 rebounds here tonight. Naz Reid, more than 4.5 rebounds. We're taking Rudy Gobert to get 1 steal tonight. 1 steal by Rudy Gobert. For Nikola Jokic, we're taking him for more than 10.5 rebounds. For more than 10.5 rebounds tonight. Simple 3-leg. There you have it. If you guys want to tail us, there it is. You still got some time before the game tips off. Naz Reid, Rudy Gobert, Nikola Jokic. Follow us on the Sports Fury at the Sports Fury. PrizePicks at the Sports Fury.
Affiliate link is in the description below, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming out of a timeout. New York still up 133 to 77. You guys are keeping track at home. That's a 56-point lead. Remember, the biggest blowout in NBA history is a 58-point margin. Let's see if New York can beat that. Brother BKO at the 5. It's time for the wrap-up, boys. We have game 6, but what is it? It's Knicks in 6. Godspeed, home, Knicks down.
Brother BKL, thank you so much for the $5 donation. And I got the series right. I said Knicks in 6. It's Knicks in 6. So at least this is 1 series I got right.
Appreciate you, Brother BKL, for the 5, baby.
I got 2 series right so far. Everyone got the Thunder beating the Suns. Got that in the sweep. It was. Got the Knicks in 6. Got that in the right mind of games 2. We'll await the rest of the series.
All right, and then San Antonio over the Blazers as well.
San Antonio over the Blazers. I had that over in 5, and it was over in 5.
5. Yep. Holy bro. What's that record score? 58-point margin, the biggest playoff blowout ever. Landry Shaman with the crossover, the attack, the kick, the 3, no good, and a rebound here by Atlanta. Ball in the front court, picked off by New York. Another turnover by Atlanta. Down the lane, ball's knocked out of bounds by Wallace. Ball was knocked out of bounds by Wallace. That was off the fingertips of Kolek and then off of Wallace out of bounds. Philly and Bucks come back from halftime. Well, let's see what that second half does. They might end up having 2 game 7s on Saturday. We'll see. Tyler Kolek behind the back pass, top of the key. Jeremy Sohan missing the 3, and Wallace with the rebound. 6:05 to go in the 4th. What's up, B-Hub? How the heck are you, bro? Zachariah hands it off to Wallace on the right elbow. He'll pull for 3. He'll miss the 3. It's way off. Zachariah with the rebound. That's no good. Off of Sohan out of bounds. Thought that was off of Tony Bradley. Atlanta possession. Bobby Cox to the 2 says, well, y'all considering the Ducks game. Good game. Well, we still got Minnesota, Denver tonight. Hopefully that's a closer game, Bobby. Thank you for the 2, bro. Inbounds, Corey Kispert. He will fake the pass to Wallace. Get a screen on the Tyler Kolek. Kispert will go inside. He's got 4 to shoot. Turn around, fade away. That's no good. And the rebound off of Atlanta. Out of bounds. New York basketball. Avatar the 5 says that sounded like an out earlier with the ooh. Avatar, good seeing you, man. We appreciate the $5 dono, baby. Jaylen Brown just picked up his 4th foul, Goodman. Oh, my God. They might actually lose that game. Sohan attacks Bradley. Kick it out. Here's a 3. No good. Rebounded by Keaton Wallace. Yeah, there's another Wallace in the league, ladies and gentlemen. This one is Keaton Wallace. Inside goes Kolek up and a foul. It's a shooting foul on Diadie. And 2 free throws coming up for Atlanta. 5:10 to go here in regulation. New York Knicks fans, worry all out in the chat. How are you guys feeling going into a second round matchup against either Philly or Boston? And right now, in the second half, Philly is up 12 on Boston. First free throw up and good for Tony Bradley. What's more realistic, Rockets win series or Sixers win series? Rockets? I don't know. I mean, Sixers are competing. Sixers are competing well, man. That's a tough question. Bradley makes both free throws. Both teams looking really good in the last couple games. Houston and Philly. Here's a steal by Wallace. Wallace would go up and Wallace would dunk it home. Now it's, 51-point game. 4:57 to go. Atlanta's trying to avoid the biggest blowout in NBA postseason history. 58 points are down by 51 right now. Diodot will kick it out here to the right elbow. Kolek back inside. Diawara up. No good. Rebound and a foul. A shooting foul on Corey Kispert. 4:39 to go here in regulation. 133-82. 2 free throws coming up for Ariel. Lakers is 7, like I said, Elmatic. We'll see. Oh, muted.
I hate this microphone so much.
First free throw up and good. 134-82 lead for New York. New York's basically got a G League team out there. Yeah, I mean, it's a 52-point lead. Yes, they do. Second free throw was missed. Keaton Wallace with the rebound. Wow, we're saying his name a lot right now. Wallace picked up by Tyler Kolek. Under 4.5 to play in the 4th quarter. Gives it out to Corey Kispert. Off to Tony Bradley in the left elbow. Hand out back to Wallace. Gets a screen around Kolek. Wallace pump fakes up and under, up and good. 134-84. Now it's a 50-point game.
50-point game. Yay. What a beatdown, man. What an absolute beatdown.
In that first half, Josh, the
Yeah.
New York Knicks went on a 63-11 run. From the 8-minute mark of the first quarter to the 4-minute mark of the second quarter.
Oh my goodness. Who had Atlanta winning this game?
Not us. For 3, Kispert, nope. Tyler Kolek with the rebound. It's crazy because when I went over game time prediction shots, I think only like 2 people had Atlanta winning this game.
Yeah. Writing was on the wall.
Mm-hmm. Did you say 53-11? I said 63-11 run, Michael.
Yeah. All right. We got a $2 donation here on the stream. We have Eric who says, Josh, who you got winning the chip? Rocha said OKC. And Eric, I agree with Rocha. I'm taking the Thunder to win the chip as well over the Boston Celtics, who I have out of the East. Thunder are winning back-to-back, in my opinion.
I just don't see anybody stopping him. I thought Boston had a good chance, but I was struggling with the 76ers.
It's Knicks basketball with 3:32 left to go. This is a get the clock down situation. And here is a spinning kick by Diarra out of bounds. It's Hawks basketball. They're down 84 to 134. Hawks, this is your last stand, damn it.
Fitz McMahon on the play-by-play, ladies and gentlemen. That's what that sounded like.
President Mike, yes, we're going to do the Laker game tomorrow. Yes, sir.
Of course. Wallace, kick out Corey Kispert. 3 minutes ago in the fourth quarter, Kispert the cross, the step back, the 3. He missed it, and the rebound goes to Landry Shamet.
Yeah, the Spurs could win. They could win.
Yeah.
I'm not hating that.
They have a good chance, man. They fought OKC well in the regular season as Tyler Kolek will go up to score the field goal. 136-84. Guys, this is the most points Atlanta has ever scored in a playoff game in their history. So we saw New York Knicks history tonight. Here's a missed shot by Corey Kispert. And Tyler Kolek will go the way. That will go out of bounds. And we'll get a New York timeout. 2:34 to go. And regulation. Timeout New York. It is 136 to 84. So we saw at halftime the biggest lead in NBA history by New York with 47 points. And now New York has scored their most points ever in a postseason game. So we saw history not once, but twice here tonight in this New York and Atlanta ball game. How about that? Philly is rolling. Oh my God, Philly is up 15. There's still time. There's 8:25 to go in the third quarter. But Philly is up 15 points. Bro, what is going on with Boston, man? They were supposed to steamroll the Sixers. A lot of people had them winning in like a sweep, maybe 5 games. They are choking. That would be crazy. For Boston to have this season where a lot of people say they overachieved, I think a lot of us thought they overachieved with how great Jaylen Brown was, an all-star, an MVP candidate at one point. You get Jason Tatum back. You finish the season so strong. You go in the first round as a number 2 seed. Like, oh, they're going to beat the Sixers. And then you end up losing that series. I know Boston's got that championship a couple years ago, but that is not a good look, man. If they lose this game, if they lose game 7 on Saturday. I got Thunder Sixers in the finals, Michael. With OKC 5, you got the Sixers in the finals. Whoa, okay. That would be a crazy upset. But we are seeing the trio of Paul George, Tyrese Maxey, and Joel Embiid unsuspended and healthy. That's making a difference right now in that series, man. Guys, we're in a timeout by New York. They're up 136 to 84. There's a 52-point lead. We are 4 likes away from 1,000. 4 likes away from 1,000. 1,100, excuse me. 1,100 likes. 4 away from 1,100. Thank y'all for tuning in. We know it's a blowout, but we still got 2,000 in the building. That's incredible. So thank you guys. There we go. We just hit 1,100 likes. The support has been incredible from you guys all postseason long, and you're doing it again tonight. Joey, thank you for subscribing. Joey, hey yo, Joey. Here in the Minnesota Denver stream, we just hit over 100 likes. We got 700 in the building. Thank you guys for tuning in. Game will tip off right after this game. V fits with a 5. You guys make the blowouts and close games fun. Thank you. Let's hope tonight's game is closer. Well, we only do it because we feed off of your guys' energy. V fits. If it wasn't for you guys, we'd literally be sitting here doing play-by-play to ourselves. You guys help make these blowouts fun streams. V fits, we do appreciate the support. And thank you so much for the $5 donation, man. Carmel, thank you for subscribing, Carmel. All right, we're finally out of the timeout by New York. Tyler Kolek for 3's up and no good. Goes to the 2. 13 minutes of Gabe running around. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Dude, that's Gabe Vincent for you, bro. Cardio Gabe, man. Cardio Gabe. As a missed shot here by Atlanta, Tony Bradley's going to tip it in. 136-86. 2 minutes to go. Ghost, V-Fits, thank you guys so much for the donations. Is Io in the lineup? Io is out for tonight's Denver game. Minnesota. Main spike. Io is out due to a calf injury, man. We got a kickball violation by Tony Bradley. So no Io DeSumo. He is out. That sucks, man. If Minnesota might end up blowing this lead, and it's not their fault. We'll see. Maybe they come out with a stand and beat Denver with all those guys out. They do. That'd be very impressive. Very. Tyler Kolek airballs a 3. 142 to go in the 4th. Kick out. Zachariah for 3. That's no good. And a rebound by Pacome. Pacome will give it out to Tyler Kolek. He will go up. Throw it up. Good. 138-86. The lead for the New York Knicks. New York fans, look how many are still left here in Atlanta. It is a sea of blue and orange here at the State Farm Arena. We saw the Knicks fans at the end of Game 4, and now New York fans staying here for what will be an elimination of the Atlanta Hawks. Shooting foul on Corey Kispert. 2 free throws coming up for Tyler Kolek. Who do you think that has the edge in this Denver game? Definitely Denver. I would say, unfortunately, Denver, due to all the injuries, man. Snacks, there you go. Hey, New York fans, where y'all at in the chat? Where y'all at in the chat? Make some noise. Drop those Go New York Goes. Drop those Nick emotes. Drop those orange and blue in the chat. Tyler Kolek up and good for the free throws. 140-86. 1 minute to go in Atlanta's season. In this series, Wallace to Kispert on the left elbow. Hand off back to Wallace. Picked up on the top of the key. Wallace kick out 3 by Tony Bradley. How about Tony Bradley from downtown? 9 threes tonight for Atlanta. 45 seconds to go. Tyler Kolek kicks it out to the right elbow. Diawara back to Kolek down the baseline. He'll reverse lay-in. Nope, blocked by Tony Bradley. Bradley the Wallace off to Zachariah. Kick it out to Kispert. Kispert lets a man fly by and missed the 3. Kispert gets his own rebound. 24 seconds to go. Off to Zachariah. The step back, the 3. No good. Diawara with the rebound. And that will do it. As it counts down, New York Knicks fans, make some noise here in Atlanta. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This game and this series is OVA over. New York wins 140 to 89. And they will advance to the second round to take on either the Boston Celtics or the Philadelphia 76ers. Guys, hit that like button. Thank you guys so much for joining. Congratulations, New York fans, on the dominating win tonight. The largest win in New York playoff history. All right, let me know who you guys have as MVP tonight. Who do you guys have as MVP? For me, it's OG Anunoby. 29 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. Anunoby as MVP. What about X Factor? You know what? Give it to Karl-Anthony Towns. A triple-double tonight for Towns. 12 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists. A triple-double tonight for Towns. He is my X Factor. Wow, man. What a dominating win. 51 points. Anunoby OG, no doubt. Yeah. Cat as X Factor, absolutely. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the New York stream. Let's go ahead and put this up. We are going to send you over. Let's go rate the sports series, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go rate the sports series because we are about ready for the Minnesota Timberwolves and Denver Nuggets. So everybody here in the New York stream, click that link. Let's go over to this Denver and Minnesota live stream. We are live for it right now. Here's the link to that stream, guys. Go over there, hit that like button, and let's hang out. Let's hang out. All right. So Josh is going to be a little bit, guys. So we'll hang out here. Josh is going to be a little bit. But everybody, come on over to the Minnesota stream. Hit that like button. Congratulations, New York fans. Congrats on the dominating win. Now we'll see if Minnesota, with no Ayo, no Edwards, no DiVincenzo, can pull off the upset. Let's see if they can pull off the upset. All right. And everybody turn to ESPN2 because that game's about to tip off. That game is about to tip off right now. So everybody head over to ESPN2 because that game is about to tip off. Let's see. So keep going over there, guys. Hitting that link, ESPN2. All right. So Minnesota will be in the black jerseys. Denver in the whites. We did have tip-off. 11:35 to go in the first quarter. Here's a missed 3 by Minnesota. It's a shot clock violation to start the night for Minnesota. 11:34 to go in the first. No score. We have no score yet so far. Denver will have Jokic, Brown, Murray, Spencer Jones, and Cam Johnson into the starting lineup. Murray, top of the key. They're in the white jerseys on the right side of the court. Murray, Jokic, floater up, good. 11:16 to go. 11:15, 11:14 here in the first quarter. 2-0 Denver. That was our first field goal of the night. Randall goes the other way. That's no good. It's going to go off for Rudy Gobert. Out of bounds. 11:07 to go in the first quarter. It'll be Denver basketball. Tonight's starting lineup for Minnesota. Randall, McDaniels, Gobert, Conley, and Terrence Shannon Jr.
All right, go to ESPN. It's up. It's back up.
Okay.
Go to ESPN. It's 2-0 Denver.
Yeah, 2-0 Denver.
Okay, I'll adjust everything, guys. Please bear with me. I'm going through a lot of shit over here. I'm sorry, guys. Just a lot of things going on right now. I'll set this up as best I can, as quick as I can.
Okay. Here's a shot up and good for the Denver Nuggets. That's Jokic up and good. He's got 4 points already. McDaniels and the throwback blacks off to Julius Randle. Off to McDaniels. Picked up by Jamal Murray. Pulls up for 2. That's no good. 5 for the rebound in the hands of Jokic. 10:18 to go in the first quarter. Here's Christian Brown. Beats it off to Jokic. Her handing inside for Murray. Picked up by McDaniels with 12 to shoot. Murray goes to the free throw line. Kicks it out to Jokic in the left elbow. Hands it back to Jamal Murray against McDaniels. Murray, step back, jump shot, no good. And Mike Conley with the rebound.
Yeah, we're gonna get synced up. We're nowhere near synced up. And yeah, you're way ahead of me. Jamal Murray, he just missed that shot. Mike Conley, the rebound, 9:57, 56, 55, 54,
Boom. Perfect.
53. Okay. All right, now we're synced up.
Yeah.
There we go.
Conley to McDaniels, back out to Conley. Hands it off to Julius Randle, picked up by Christian Brown. Double team out to Mike. Conley, three, no good. And Cam Johnson with the rebound. 9:35 to go in the first quarter. Here's Christian Brown with it. Brown was settled down the offense, have it against Rudy Gobert, kick it off to Jokic. Picked up by Julius Randle. Jokic up and under. Kicks it out. Brown, three. That's no good. Terrence Shannon Jr. with the rebound. Where is this? Right there. Hand off. Shannon to Murray. Back to Shannon. Terrence Shannon Jr. with draw shooting foul. Two shots coming up as Cam Johnson will foul Terrence Shannon Jr. Wait, Tatum got hurt, Rozier. Is he okay?
Oh no, oh man, so many more injuries piling up here in the playoffs. Hopefully he's okay.
Gosh, man. Terrence Shannon will make the first free throw. That's the first point of the game for Minnesota. First point of the game for the Timberwolves. Second free throw coming up. Shannon was in the lineup for Dosunmu. He'll make the second. 4-2 Denver, 9:15 to go here in the first quarter.
On the floor for the Nuggets, it's going to be Cam Johnson, Spencer Jones, Nikola Jokic, Murray, and Christian Brown shooting on the right side of the court. They're trying to stay alive in this series here in Minnesota. Jokic, the handoff. Murray to the right corner. Christian Brown, catch and shoot three. That's the first splash of the game. Christian Brown for the Denver Nuggets gives them the 7-2 lead over the Wolves. On the floor for Minnesota, it's Randle, McDaniels, Gobert, Conley, and Terrence Shannon Jr. Randle inside baseline gets the tough one to fall. No Ayo Dosunmu, unfortunately, dealing with a calf. Was it a calf injury?
Yeah, calf injury. Yep.
It's a calf injury for Ayo Dosunmu, so he was not able to play here today, which is tough. They're already down Edwards and Dante DiVincenzo as Murray drives the heart of the lane, misses the layup, rebounded by Rudy Gobert, and here comes Minnesota down by 3. McDaniels, Randle, pump fake, puts the ball on the ground against Murray in the paint, misses, gets his own tip in, and we got a 1-point lead for the Nuggets now, 7-6, with 8:15 remaining here in the first quarter. And a feed is out of Cam Johnson from Jokic, gets stolen up. It's stolen by Rudy Gobert. Gobert and a Terrence Shannon Jr. with the slam. It is a 1-point lead for Minnesota now, 8-7 with 8 minutes to go. Milky cookies for Minnesota here at home. And Rudy Gobert with the steal. Gobert rips Jokic, Conley. Terrence Shannon Jr. scores again. 10-7 Minnesota, and that will fire up the crowd.
It's an 8-0 run for Minnesota right now.
Pull up three from up top. That's missed there by Christian Brown. Rebounded by Minnesota. 7.5 to go. They're on a run right now. Old man Conley. Terrence Shannon Jr. feeling very confident now after getting a couple scores in a row. Gobert, Randle, pull up three. Got it! Minnesota 13, Nuggets 7 with 7:19 to go. We got a timeout by the Denver Nuggets, Roach. Minnesota on a run right there.
Dude, it's an 11-0 run for the Minnesota Timberwolves, folks. They are starting hot. 5 of 10 shooting for the Minnesota Timberwolves. How about Terrence Shannon Jr.? 6 points. He's in the starting lineup because Ayo Dosunmu's out with a calf injury. Him and Randle have all 13 points right now. 6 for Shannon, 7 for Randle. Talked about in the last stream that Julius Randle needs to be somebody who needs to step up without Ayo, without Edwards. Well, hey, he has so far. Credit to Terrence Shannon Jr. into the starting lineup and has 6 points already. All right. Good start by Minnesota. Greatest game. Thank you for subscribing, bro. Ayo, Edwards, and DiVincenzo cheering right now. Absolutely they are, Queen. Absolutely they are. Wow, 13-7 Minnesota. An official 11-0 run in the last minute and a half for the Timberwolves. Now, typical Nuggets getting off to a slow start. That's crazy because they've been a team to get off to a slow start the last few years of action, man. Wow. 50% shooting for them. Meanwhile, I mean, Denver's 3 for 7. That's 43%. So that's not bad. They do got 2 turnovers, and Minnesota has none. We saw Rudy Gobert get that steal, which we got that. We needed that. Shout out to Minnesota, off to a great start, no matter who's out for them. Somebody is feeling like they always step up in somebody's absence. Yeah, Goodman Rozier was saying that Tatum got hurt. Hopefully he's all right, man. That sucks. Guys, if you're still in this New York and Atlanta stream, here's the link. Go click on it. We are live from Minnesota and Denver right now. There's the link in the stream. Come on over, hit that like button. Let's hang out for what should be hopefully a good game tonight. Tims are up 3-2. Yes, they are. They are looking to survive and advance. If Minnesota wins tonight, they will take on the San Antonio Spurs in the second round. We already know they're through. They beat the Blazers. Minnesota's trying to go through to face the Spurs in the second round. It's Goodman, it's Tatum's calf? Bro, what's with the calves injuries this postseason, man? What is with the calf injuries this postseason? Oh, Drummond shots on count. So it's 83-63 Philly after 3. Oh my God, Philly's really going to force a game 7. Wow, that's crazy, man. By the way, Aaron Gordon is also out for tonight. Aaron Gordon, as you guys saw, Spencer Jones in the starting lineup. He is out. So is Kyle Anderson with an illness. So Anderson out, Io out, Aaron Gordon is out for tonight's game. We'll come out of a timeout. It's an 11-0 run for the Minnesota Timberwolves in the last minute and a half. Nuggets will have the possession on the right side of the court, down by 6. Murray gets around the screen from Jokic. Pump fakes against Gobert. Kick out to Cam Johnson. He'll drive down lane. Cam Johnson scores. 13-9 now, Minnesota up. They started 0 for 4 to the Timberwolves. They made 5 of the last 6 shots. Conley, he was in the starting lineup tonight. Off to Shannon. Shannon goes up. That's too strong. Gets his own rebound. Put back is blocked by Jamal Murray. Good defense there by Murray. 6:35 to go in the first. 13-9 Denver leads. We're going to foul on the floor here by Mike Conley. 6:33 to go in the first. Denver basketball with 16 on the shot clock. On the floor for the Denver Nuggets is Jokic, Johnson, Brown, Jones, and Murray. Here's Brown for 3. That one's up. That one is no good. And a rebound by Jaden McDaniels. They're heading off to Randall. He's got 7 points already. Looking for 9, but he missed a shot. Christian Brown picks up the rebound. Quickly off to Jokic. Jokic to Brown. Met up by McDaniels on the interior. Hands it out top to Jokic against Rudy Gobert. 13 to shoot for Jokic. Pass back for Brown. Stolen away by Terrence Shannon Jr.
All right, let's see if they can capitalize here. Julius Randle in the mid-post, putting the ball on the ground, backing down. Spencer Jones. Randle filling himself a little bit. Gets the post-entry pass. Here comes the help defense with Nikola Jokic. Double team. Out to Terrence Shannon Jr. The short fall pass. Oh my goodness. The shot was short. My God, I can't talk right now. Jamal Murray back to the way with the layup. It's good.
And all of a sudden,
it's 11-13. Minnesota up by 2 with 5.5 to go here in the first quarter. On the court for Minnesota, it's going to be Julius Randle, Jaden McDaniels, Rudy Gobert, Mike Conley, Terrence Shannon Jr. shooting on the left side of the court with 5:19 to go here. Minnesota up by 2 with Gobert. Conley off the handoff. Over to Gobert. Handoff to Conley. And here goes a driving floater. It's up and in for Mike Conley.
And all of a sudden now, 15-11, Minnesota in the lead. Brown.
Minnesota, Cam Johnson, teardrop footer. He'll get one on the other side. It's going to be 15-13 now.
I think Johnson's found his confidence.
Pull-up jumper, Conley, up, no good. Am I tripping? It's 15-13, right?
Yeah, it's 15-13, yes.
Is their scoreboard that slow or what?
Yeah, the scoreboard is slow.
Welcome into the 2,000 people in the chat.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We just hit 300 likes. Thank y'all so much. Let's go. We got Hardaway coming in for Cam Johnson. Naz Reid in for Terrence Shannon Jr. So a lot of substitutions here coming out of this timeout. Jokic into the front court. Hands it off to Jamal Murray. 4:40 to go in the first. Murray, kick up top. Jokic, rainbow three. That's too strong. Jaden McDaniels with the rebound. Jaden to the front court. 4:30 to go in the first. Hands it out to the right corner for Nas. Nas the lob. Go beyond the jam.
Rudy Gobert, man, lobs it down. That's his first field goal of the game. It's a 4-point lead for Minnesota. Let's see if they can get a stop here. Remember, Denver's fighting for their lives here on the road against a very short-handed Minnesota team. Gobert picking up Jokic, backing him down. Ball's knocked loose. Great defense there by Rudy Gobert. Naz Reid comes up with a steal with the help defense, and Reid scores on the other end. 19-13, timeout once again by Denver. 3:59 to go. It's Minnesota with a 6-point lead. Minnesota with the 6-point lead, trying to end this tonight. Let me put the series up. It's not up. I'm sorry, guys. All right. There we go.
What's crazy is Denver's actually shooting better than Minnesota. Denver's at 50%. Minnesota's at 44%. But Denver has 4 turnovers, and Minnesota is taking advantage of those turnovers.
We have some donations here.
We got a $2 donation for Big Dogs. It's Rocha, 2 walk-off losses to the Giants. Yeah, dude, we ain't doing nothing this year. I'm not shocked at all, bro. Thank you, Ben Dog.
Ben Dog? Gracias, amigo.
Trust in the nerve that chooses Julius Randle's about to have a 50 IQ game. Well,
He needs to. He needs to. Everybody needs to for Minnesota. You're down now, Edwards, Dante DiVincenzo, Ayo Dosunmu. Those 3 guys are out for Minnesota. You got the crowd behind you. Julius Randle, 50% shooting, 7 points, looking nice. Also, credit to the defense of Minnesota. Their defense is looking pretty good right now. Getting some steals and getting points off of those steals.
Already 4 turnovers for Denver in this first quarter, Josh.
They have 4 turnovers, and they gave up 6 points to Minnesota off those turnovers.
It's dangerous to give a team extra possessions in the playoffs, and that's what Denver's doing right now. Chicago Master with the $1 donation. Thank you, Chicago.
Chicago. Once again, man, thank you so much for the donation.
Glass Dragon, the 2 says, guys, the Sixers are going to force a game 7. They are up 23 points with 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
This is incredible. Oh, my God, Philly. Well, if there's a game 7, we got to do it.
Yep.
We got to do it.
Game 7 would be on Saturday.
Not a great start for the Denver Nuggets, says Ann Davis. Nuggets got to settle down. They got to settle down. They had to know, even with shorthanded, the Wolves were going to come out with an amazing energy with the series lead 3-2 at home. They knew the hostile crowd was going to be there loud. They got to settle in here into this game and force a game 7. So they got to settle down. Making it tough is Minnesota's defense right now.
I go Bears all over Jokic again, forcing him in tough shots, and only 1 rebound for Jokic so far.
Goodman says this first round is the best I've ever seen. How incredible is this, man? How incredible is this first round?
We all had big expectations for it, Josh, and it has not let us down, man.
Absolutely not. And thank you all for almost 400 likes here in this first quarter. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, Tatum is injured, Dinks. He got hurt. He hurt his calf in the first half. Dude, Gordon a calf injury, Ayo a calf injury, Tatum a calf injury. What is with these calves?
All right, we're gonna end that Hawk stream here pretty soon, guys. We're gonna end that Hawk stream pretty soon here in a little bit. So once again, if you're in that Hawks and Knicks stream, hit that link. Come join us. We're gonna end it in about 5 minutes. We're gonna give you some time to still hit that link and come join us for this new stream between the Nuggets and Minnesota Timberwolves in Game 6. We're coming back from the commercial break right now. On the floor for the Nuggets, it's Spencer Jones, Nikola Jokic, Murray, Hardaway, and Bruce Brown. Let's see if they can get some points on the board out of the timeout. With 3:48 to go, here's a pass to Tim Hardaway Jr., who knocks it down from the perimeter. It's a splash for the Nuggets. Nikola Jokic with his 3rd assist of the game. Now here come the Minnesota Wolfpack with Randall, McDaniels, Gobert, Naz Reid, and Bones Highland. And we're already going to get a foul on this side by Spencer Jones. If you're just tuning in, the Nuggets are wearing their white uniforms here at home. On the road, I'm sorry. Nuggets in their white uniforms on the road. Minnesota in their black throwback jerseys as they were wearing in games, their first 2 games at home. Their black jerseys, Minnesota shooting on the left side of the screen. It's Minnesota basketball. 11 on the shot clock. Here's a pull-up from the mid-range. Jaden McDaniels knocks it down and gives the Minnesota Timberwolves a 5-point lead, 21-16. Jaden McDaniels, his first bucket of the night. Here's Murray. To the right corner goes Bruce Brown. In the right corner, 12 on the shot clock. 3:10 to go. Ball's knocked loose out of bounds, and it's out of bounds off of the Nuggets. Once again, look at the Minnesota defense. This time, Randall causing havoc and creating that turnover, Rocha.
Incredible, Josh. I'm loving this effort from them right now.
Okay, it's Minnesota basketball. We see those donations. We're ready in just a second. Bones driving the lane, and he'll be fouled by Nikola Jokic. Folks, that's a shooting foul. And to the free throw line for 2 shots is Bones. We have a $5 donation from QB Killer. Says, what's up, boys? I had the Knicks to win 3 quarters in a row and 76ers 3 in a row. If Sixers win 4th quarter, I win my parlay 14-1. Let's go.
And you're looking in great shape right now, QB Killer. Let's go. Good luck, bro.
QB Killer with the $7 dono showing the love. He's on a roll right now, QB. Let's go. Rob Richardson with a $5 dono. Our guy, my homie right there, Rob Richardson. I hope Ayo goes off again just to make Reisendorf look even worse. Inexcusable to let him leave for minimal compensation. Ayo Dosunmu was out tonight. Unfortunately, he's out due to a calf injury. It sucks because he was rolling in this series, man. He was doing pretty damn good. And you know what? We are going to regret not getting more from him because he is going to be a stud and a star in this league, man. He's still young, and look how poised and ready he is for this moment. It sucks he's out tonight. Back the other way, we got a driving layup baseline from Jamal Murray. Murray cuts the lead to 4 points, 22-18. Rob and QB Killer, thank you so much, guys. It's Minnesota basketball. 2:35 of the go. Nas drives the hill and one on a floater. Fouled by Tim Hardaway Jr. Nas Reid puts the Wolves up by 6, and he's got a free throw. Fouled by Tim Hardaway.
Minnesota's doing a damn good job once again attacking this Denver defense, man. Holy smokes.
You might make a good point there, Showtime, talking about the soft tissue injuries to these players is because they play so much, so young, and they do a lot of wear and tear on the body and the pace of play that goes with it as well, man. The free throw was missed by Naz Reid, so no and one. 24-18 deficit for the Nuggets. They bring up the ball with Murray, Jokic, Johnson, Tim Hardaway Jr., and Bruce Brown. Cam Johnson to Jokic. Back to Cam Johnson up top. Rudy Gobert in front. He'll pull up for a deep shot, and he knocks it down in front of Gobert. Cam Johnson with a deep splash to cut the lead to 3. 2:10 to go. Rudy Gobert fakes the handoff to Reid. Hands it off instead to Bones Highland on the far side wing. To Reid, to McDaniels, pull up, contested 3. He gets it right back, baby. Jaden McDaniels between the eyes of Tim Hardaway Jr., and that's only the second made splash for the Wolves. But now they have a 27-21 lead. Jokic, handoff to Tim Hardaway, back to Jokic, handoff to Cam, curls off the screen to the right corner, pull up 3. Tim Hardaway misses, but he's fouled by Jaden McDaniels shooting 3. Tim Hardaway Jr. looks to have 3 free throws coming his way.
It's not the first time he's been foul shooting a three. Remember, he had a 4-point play a couple games ago to Tim Hardaway Jr.
Oh my goodness. And we just hit 400 likes here in the
Yes.
first quarter. 400 in the first quarter. Nuggets fans, Wolves fans, Hoop fans, throwing it down. Thank you. Tim Hardaway, first free throws up, and it's good. He's got 2 more coming.
2. Hardaway averaging, what, 10 points a game this series. 40% shooting from the field. See if he can make his next 2, Josh. That one is up and good, and now 27-23, Minnesota leads it. Terrence Shannon Jr. going to check in for McDaniels. Jones in for Murray. That's Tyus Jones in for Jamal Murray. Good job there by McDaniels. Outside that foul, excellent back-to-back buckets for him. Hardaway, his third free throw. He makes all 3.
And he cuts the lead 24-27, 3-point game with 1:40 to go. Bones will bring up the ball quickly into the front court for Minnesota, going from right to left in their black uniforms here at home. At the Target Center, Nuggets in their white uniforms, shot clock to 10. Nas Reed on the cross court. He's going to cross up Bruce Brown. Bruce, he's got some cookies. He ripped them. Bruce running ahead to Tim, and he'll lay it in for 2. Milking cookies for the Nuggets. Cuts the lead to 1.
Now it's different playing the defense of back-to-back possessions.
Bones Highland to the front court. It's a 27-26 lead. Minnesota had some momentum, lost here a little bit. Shannon Jr., he just trips, and he's going to be fouled, they're saying, by Nikola Jokic. Jokic says, wait a minute, I didn't touch him. He just fell, and you're going to call me for a foul? Well, they do. They do.
That's his second personal foul for Jokic. And, I mean, he kind of shuffled into him.
They're saying enough contact. That's a personal foul by Jokic, and he's arguing with the referee. That puts Minnesota at the line, shooting 2 free throws. Shannon Jr.'s up and good. First free throw is up and good. So that's going to put the Minnesota Timberwolves in the bonus then.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 7 points now for Terrence Shannon in his first quarter.
Thank you guys so much for 2.6 thousand people here watching and listening. I hope you guys are enjoying the broadcast. Thank you for supporting the stream. First free throw was good. Second free throw was good by Terrence Shannon Jr. And now here comes the Denver Nuggets into the front court.
Tim Hardaway.
That was Bones Highland. I'm sorry that knocked down those free throws. I'm sorry.
Bruce Brown for 3, no good, and Bones Highland with the rebound.
I apologize. That was Bones Highland that shot that free throw.
Terrence Shannon will have it off the intercepted by Tim Hardaway Jr. Jokic, Johnson, and the foul, Cam Johnson. Oh, he's so back in this series. Had a great game last game, and now already 9 here tonight.
And we got a free throw coming up, and 1.
Yes, sir.
This could tie the game.
That's a foul by Terrence Shannon Jr. Jokic is going to check out. Zeke Naji's going to check in. Yo, Juicy, 5 gifted memberships.
Juicy with 5 gifted. Who do they go to, Roach?
They go to Hollow, Jock, YLP, Joran, and Debugs Guy. Welcome, y'all.
And with that, guys, refresh your apps. Desktop, you have access to custom emotes. Shout out to Juicy. Thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships to the chat. Thank you, Juicy.
Thank you. Bones, contested 3, missed it. Cam Johnson with the rebound. Denver can take the lead.
Oh, we're tied up at 29 with 19 seconds here. And, the ball's knocked loose out of bounds. Oh, we're going to get a foul. I thought that was knocked out of bounds. No, they're going to say Jalen Clark with the personal foul, which will send Cam Johnson to the line for 2 shots. 2 free throws coming up.
He kind of pushed Johnson towards the sidelines, but I think that's marginal contact right there, man.
Juicy, I appreciate you saying that. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Wow.
And thank you for the 5 gifted. It's all good.
Appreciate you, bro. Cam Johnson misses the first. Ball don't lie?
Ball don't lie, apparently. You know what they say. Or, as Rasheed Wallace puts it, ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie. JC the T-Man says, welcome to the Sports Fury newcomers. JC welcomes the new members thanks to Juicy.
Let's go, baby.
Paulo says, thank you for the membership. Didn't get to see who sent it. That was Juicy in the chat who sent it. Okay, JUSI, who just sent you that gifted membership, brother.
Mhm. Cam, second one, good, Josh. 30-29, Denver in the lead, 17 seconds to go in the first quarter.
No shot clock for Minnesota with Rudy Gobert, Conley, Terrence Shannon Jr., Nas Reed, and Bose Highland on the floor. Shannon Jr. picked up by Cam Johnson around the logo. High screen, Conley, brought on the strip switch, driving, layup missed by the Wolves, and that's going to do it for the first quarter.
30-29, Denver. After all that, they end up being up by 1 point. They turned the ball over a lot. They turned the ball over 5 times, but they still shot 61% in that first quarter, did Denver. Meanwhile, Minnesota, they shot 48% and only turned the ball over twice.
Just twice?
Just twice.
You said Minnesota?
Yeah, Minnesota.
They have 3 turnovers.
Oh, 3 turnovers. What is ESPN?
They got 3 turnovers, and they gave up 7 points the other way.
Okay.
So they each gave up 7 points off the turnovers.
After 1 quarter, your leading scorers for Minnesota is Terrence Shannon Jr. with 8 points. Julius Randle has 7.
7.
Meanwhile,
Michael Evans with a $2 donation says, you guys need a vacation after the finals. Love. Michael, hey, man. Thank you for the $2 donation. But no vacation here. Rocha might take a vacation, but as soon as the NBA finals is over, it's all in on the WNBA. I mean, we're already going to start mixing again here next week as the WNBA season begins, but no breaks. And then as soon as the WNBA season comes to a close, it's the NFL season. And then late October, the NBA season comes right back around. No vacations.
let's go, baby. It's work, 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 baby. Hey, appreciate the 2, though, bro.
Michael, thank you so much for the 2.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, who's ever still with this New York stream, we're going to go ahead and end it. Here's the link to that stream. Thank you guys so much for the support. We'll see you over here in Denver.
Yes, sir.